time once again for another episode of Comin at Ya. Comin at Ya, a podcast about the world of mixed martial arts, boxing, pro wrestling, Comin at Ya, and heavy metal music, with a slice of comedy for good measure. Comin at Ya.
And we're back. Episode 192.
I feel like you just stole a little bit of that. Was my line.
No, that's always been my line.
No, yours is, and we're back. And then I say, episode 192 of Comin at Ya Podcast is brought to you in part by...
You know what? We're going to do it again.
Okay, here we go.
And we're back.
Episode 192 of Comin at Ya Podcast is brought to you in part by...
Stitcher Smart Radio.
The smartest way to listen to radio. Create custom playlists, download and stream thousands of your favorite shows, all for free on iOS or Android.
Netflix.
They just started a new show with Jason Bateman where he's smuggling drugs and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it's a drama.
I'm going to check that shit
It's
out.
a drama. And also...
Leatherman Tools.
Leatherman Tools. I use it every single day. I thought I lost it. I was in a dead panic the other day. I was like, really? I was like, oh no.
You were sad?
Hell yeah.
A little more bass with mine.
A little bit
sure
more
what's
bass.
going on with mine.
You better take the bass out of your voice. That's what I'm saying.
That's too much.
Come at me.
Also brought to us by Resp Tattoo.
Yeah, I was gonna get a tattoo, but I just can't do it at the moment because I'm gonna have my son tomorrow. But it's cool.
And where can you
For a
find
little bit.
Resp?
He is on the interwebs at resptattoo.com. And we're also sponsored today by one of our guests, Nick Grinups. Nick Grinups' website is Nick Grinups is Doing America.
Is that really your website?
No, I wish. That'd be so sweet.
I was going to say, that's fucking awesome.
I know.
You should do it.
Does Nick have a website?
I don't have a website, no.
Well, now he's got the name for the one.
There
Nick
we go.
Grinups is Doing America.
Also brought to us by Extreme Cage Combat.
Helen, you're looking good.
Next event is on August 19th
That's right.
at the Philadelphia Armory. Are you fighting on that one?
I don't think so.
Okay. Diana's actually doing a tournament in a few weeks.
Oh, no, I'm actually fighting this Saturday.
Oh, it's a jiu-jitsu tournament though,
Yeah.
right?
Is it
Oh.
like the Kumite?
No, it's
To the death.
Rise Submission Invitational.
Were you invited?
Yeah.
Okay.
It would suck to show up without an invite and try to fight.
Well,
I
that's the
can't
kind of
hear
stuff I would do.
anything.
I just be like, I'm here.
I got cut off.
What happened? Oh, your microphone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the headphones.
It's the
Oh.
headset. You probably got to
You
watch
got
the
to
little cord there.
gimmick the cords there.
We have too many
Oh,
people
there you
going
go.
into the same
That's so
set of
easy.
microphones. She's in the
Where
IT
is it? It's
department
alright.
too now.
Yeah, there we
Who
go.
is?
She is.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Look at this. You're like a total package.
So you had a
know.
birthday the other day,
I did.
My job.
huh?
Is she taking over my
Did you
job?
turn your
I
mic on?
am actually.
Yeah, it's on.
Got it.
Okay, can't hear him at all.
You can't hear me?
Todd, he's number 5.
Toddy?
Yo, yo, yo.
Still nothing.
I can hear him.
Bullet, bullet, bullet,
I
I
bullet.
have
can
them
hear
all
you.
turned up.
Okay.
Can you hear Toddy?
Yes.
All right. Well, very well then. But you had a birthday the other day.
I did. I turned 41. And Diana can't believe that.
I
Wh-
can't.
what'd
You
you
look
do?
super young.
What did you do for your birthday?
I worked all day without a lunch or a break. Because I'm 41. And then I spent the afternoon with my son, which was really cool. And then I...
Woo! What's going on here?
Scared the shit
Sorry
out
about
of me. Scared the shit out of me.
Coming in guns
Trying
hot.
to Ease it out.
Then I worked on a bass and put some stuff on that and got this one bass I've been meaning to work on and had fun with that. And then I went to bed and went to work
Are you
again.
not a fan of the holiday for your birthday?
No, it's not
Or
that.
it's not a holiday.
It's just for me. It's like,
I celebrate my
what am I
birthday.
going to
know, bad
celebrate?
part.
What am I going to celebrate?
You're
Look at
still
that port.
alive.
Look at that port.
It's
I gotta
terrible.
point that out. Look at that.
I'll do it for you next time.
Thank
I was
you.
a bartender.
Wow.
I know how to do that.
Well, I drink
It
whiskey,
just opened
so
up. I probably should let it sit for a second.
You could have, but it's
I
all right.
didn't-
You're
no,
excited.
I got a little aggressive.
You know what? Sometimes you just got to go for it.
But you're not a holiday. You're not a fan of your birthday.
It's not that I'm not a fan. It's just it's a Monday.
Because my
Like,
birthday is
what am I
next
gonna do?
week. I take the day off. I do whatever I can for the day just to remind myself that I'm still here.
Take any birthday selfies?
I probably will.
You probably will.
There was a time like I think it was like 2-3 years ago. Like I take off for my birthday every year,
Why not?
and my wife doesn't get up till late because she works late. She manages a bar, and she calls me at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon to wish me happy birthday. And my out of office is on. So she's like, "What the fuck did you do all day?" So I went to what's that flea market up by New Hope.
The one up by New Hope.
Yeah.
I know there's the Dirt Mall in Columbus.
No, there's one up by New Hope that's a real good one. So I went there. Then I went to Lake Nockamixon. Then I took a nap in my car. I did all. I just did,
Why not?
I had
Take a
lunch.
nap in
I
my
just
car. Really quick.
How old did he turn? 46, something like that.
yeah, last year, and
Makes
I
sense.
just enjoyed my day.
Flea
He just
market.
enjoyed doing nothing.
Yes, exactly.
If
Flea
I
market.
had my choice, I would have taken off from work. I would have played music and hung out with my kid, which is pretty much what I did anyway. So
Do you get excited about any other holidays?
I love Thanksgiving. That's my favorite.
Diana
holiday.
was guessing it was Halloween before we
I
started the
know.
show.
Well, no, every day's Halloween because I always will drink and then get dressed up in costumes.
Yeah, but Halloween is like, I don't know. What
Now let me ask. So you're from Greece, so you don't celebrate Thanksgiving?
I don't anything like
You don't-
Thanksgiving, Halloween. Like, there's no such thing there.
Not even as Christmas?
No, Christmas is.
There's no Halloween in
and New
Greece?
Year's.
Do you guys celebrate
Really?
Zeus's birthday, like and throw like lightning bolts at people?
Well, Greece is more of like a traditional place, so there's probably
There is.
traditional holidays that come up, but
Yeah,
where
there's like Easter, and then.
Do you have
there's-
Hercules Day where you guys try to do like extreme feats of strength? Like
Kill
we're gonna
lion.
try to
You
lift,
start flexing.
we're gonna
I'm gonna-
try to lift cars and shit.
I'm gonna kill this lion. But you guys celebrate Easter like a week after
Yeah.
Easter over here,
Yeah, it's like different.
because my daughter's stepdad is Greek,
Are you Greek Orthodox?
and
Okay.
they're Greek Orthodox, and my daughter's mom converted,
Oh, okay.
and so they like my oldest daughter would always come here for Easter, and I said, what are you doing for Greaster? Because they just called it Greaster all the time because it was just like the whole family, and that's a whole different kind of celebration, like at
It
a wedding
is.
with people throwing money and shit.
Yeah.
I usually will celebrate Thanksgiving twice. I'll celebrate Thanksgiving with the family on the Thursday, and either the week before or after, I'll have all my friends together and cook a big meal. We call it Crunksgiving, and all my friends, and we will just have a big,
you have a-
huge
a-
meal.
Turducken.
No, I like to. I've been getting into frying turkeys the past couple of years because it's a lot faster and
So I
a
would
lot
have thought
easier.
Halloween was his holiday as well.
No,
Nick, what's your favorite holiday?
no.
July 4th. It's
All
my
about
favorite,
America?
dude. Fireworks, fireworks, beer,
Nick's got a 2x4 on his shoulder.
dude.
Actually, I think
The
you might like next.
USA.
Not to foreshadow a little bit too much, but next week's guest I think shares your sentiment,
There we go.
and he will be making an appearance. He's a friend of mine.
I'm a big Halloween and Christmas.
I like the Christmas season. I like the music and the movies, and I don't like.
You don't like Christmas?
No, I'm not a holiday person.
So how long have you been a member of ISIS?
No, I just don't like celebrating. Like, I feel like every year is the same thing. Like, everybody, like, I don't
Really?
know. Yeah. For the past 3-4 years, I've been sleeping for New Year's, like, in the exchange where everybody's like, oh,
I would
yeah.
like to congratulate you on reaching a level of cynicism in just 23 years that it's taken me 41
Well,
to
hold
reach.
on.
I mean,
is
I
it,
tip
is
my
it
hat to
because
you.
she's dedicated to her new craft, and that's why she's not enjoying these holidays?
It's fine.
Or is it because she's cynical? I don't think it's because she's cynical.
You don't get excited when you get a present?
No.
Come on,
Like,
everyone.
Nick, I get excited.
I don't really
Everyone
get
It doesn't even
presents.
matter. You give me a bag of shit.
That's what I'm
You wrap it
saying.
up nice, but fuck, that's a nice bag of shit.
That's nice, but I just feel like
I like giving gifts more, and it sounds so cheesy, but it's true. Like I much rather prefer being the guy that overspends on everybody, all my nieces and nephews, all my family
I want
members.
somebody to overspend on me. That's how I am.
I'm
for
gonna
my birthday.
overspend on you.
I don't mind that.
I have a
So my mom just got me the first gift ever that I thought it was nice from her, like in the last 10 years.
What'd she get you?
She got me this thing right on the wall. She found it at a flea market, but normally she gets me like a striped polo shirt, which I never wear, and some sort of khaki shorts. And it's the same thing because my mom treats my youngest daughter and his daughter as twins. Also treat my boy as twins. So at Christmas time, like one of them will open a gift, and the other one goes, because they already know what it is,
Always.
right?
Yeah. I find as I've gotten older that cards mean more. Before cards were just but like my son hand wrote me a card, which was really cool.
You're gonna start crying.
No, it just meant more to me. My friend's daughter.
I make the
gave me cards.
selection
That
for
was
my
kinda
cards a little bit better than I did in the past, as well. especially if I know I don't give the right card. Somebody's gonna be upset about it.
I buy cards like I buy clothes. I just walk
Like-
through, don't stop, and just pick something up.
Cards for our friends, like we would go to like a wedding or something. We would just grab any card off the shelf. It could be a bar mitzvah card.
Yeah,
And we just write wedding. We just like cross shit off and write it on there, so people know who it comes from.
Yeah, I do that too.
But I like a good gift.
I think it's great.
That's good.
Yeah.
I agree completely. I do the same thing.
What's the best gift you got for your last birthday?
I was in San Fran. You know, so
With
I was,
your girlfriend?
Yeah, with the girlfriend.
Okay.
Before that, I was in
Did she
Charlottesville,
pay for it?
Virginia. The plane ticket. You know,
So that's a gift.
That
I
is
got a
great.
San- I got a-
Pretty good gift.
I got-
great gift.
I got a Sans Amp DI box.
I don't know what that is.
It's a bass.
Oh, okay.
Bass thing.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Raining in while down. He was gonna go off on like a 2-minute tangent.
No,
about the
it's
bass
just
thing.
it's
You felt it, right? Did you feel it?
It's
I thought it was more coming.
you're on the precipice of nerdism.
I saw her leaning over. She's like, "He's gonna do it. He's gonna
Yeah.
do it."
No, I got myself that gift, and
Oh, so you can't count a gift that you got for yourself.
sure I can.
No,
I've got
yeah,
like
you
20
can.
personalities in my head.
Did you
As
get
long
the
as it came from one of the other ones.
There you go.
Did you get the haircut before or after your birthday?
No, I got the haircut about a couple weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, he's had it for a few weeks,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
but it looks way better
Way better.
because his hygiene wasn't as good when the hair was long either. Is it right? 'Cause
No.
you would wash that shit like every 3-4 days.
Oh, like this. Is the
Look at
first,
Diana. She's like, oh.
I can't talk.
This is the first time that I've done my hair, and I think about a week and a half too. And then I had a big grizzly beard, so
But
I shaved it down.
And you had given Todd some hard time about using product in his hair, and the very next week he showed up with product.
Yeah, but I have hair.
You're saying Todd doesn't have hair?
He has.
No, I'm just kidding.
Seems like the consensus online is everybody loves Halloween.
Yeah.
Well, Halloween.
It's fucked up. Oh, turkey.
I like Halloween, but it's basically like dress like a slut day.
Yeah.
True. That's true.
Wait, who voted? 14-year-old girls or what?
Yeah. Look. Here's
It's on
Thanksgiving.
nickdoesamerica.com.
Here's Thanksgiving. You don't Thanksgiving. You've got, and I don't even like
Why are you
football that
yelling so
much
aggressive?
because I know. I'm sorry. I'm reining it in.
Yeah.
Hey, it calls for 4. I'm doing 11.
Okay.
You've got football on, which I don't care about, but it's on. You're eating. You don't have to buy anything. You're hanging out with family. I like my family.
Do you go out the night before for
No,
the big
it's
Wednesday?
amateur hour.
Oh, dude, I used to go out every year and
Not
not
me.
be able to eat on Thanksgiving. That's how much I would drink the day before.
I don't do
And it would
that.
just be horrible.
I probably don't
Wednesday,
eat for a day and then go to Thanksgiving, show up
Wednes-
and eat everything.
Just eat the shit out of it.
this Wednesday, I'll probably just be at home, playing music, just hanging out.
All right,
with
well,
my
this
kid.
Wednesday's my birthday.
What are you gonna do? How old are you gonna be?
We already said it.
47.
47.
You don't look a day over 40.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of
How
you.
do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel like I'm in my 20s.
I feel like I'm in my 80s. I'm fucking hurting all the time.
I may go kayaking in the morning.
I like
I'll probably do some mountain biking. I'm gonna have jujitsu as well. I teach kids class.
some birthday rolls.
Some birthday rolls. In our kids class, we toss the kids for their birthdays. So if you turn 10, you get 10 judo throws.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought they hit you with like the belt.
No, that's for promotions.
That's for promotions.
But if they were gonna do the throws on my birthday, it would just be a bad day.
He would be,
I would be
Throw
just
you at your
fucked
birthday.
up by the time
there
I
would
was
be
done.
no more mountain biking for that
Holy
day.
crap! But
Yeah.
but I'm gonna take the day off and enjoy myself.
You should.
Yeah,
I think
You should go see a movie.
I'll probably see a movie too. I don't know how many hours I have in the day, but I'm gonna use.
What
all
day
of
is
them.
it?
It's Wednesday.
I think I'll take that Wednesday off,
You should.
and I will celebrate it with you.
All right.
And we'll go to the
I'm down.
movies.
What a good friend.
Yeah, you should take the Thursday off too. Wake up
I'll
at
probably
midnight.
need that.
Be awake for 24 hours. All 24 hours of your birthday. Take the next day off. Sleep.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
like where
I
Nick's
don't.
going with this.
Yeah, it's a little too hardcore for me.
But I'm so happy on my birthday too. Like
you're gonna
we
do
were
it,
talking
do
earlier about
Can we hit a Chinese buffet up?
But yeah, I don't care. I'll talk to strangers. Do you ever do that? Just say hi to people.
No.
I always do. I always talk to like random people and have like the craziest conversations.
Do people say hi back to you? I'll say hi. And the reason I was thinking, because on my birthday I'm usually extra happy, so I just say hi to everyone. Hey, how are you? Hey, just walking down the
I
route.
love people like that. Like,
Yeah,
they're just like,
and
"Hi."
I'm happy about it, but nobody ever says hi to me back.
That's so
Not
weird.
me.
Ever.
I'm like one
Never.
of those people that entertain it. I'm like, oh hey, hi.
I wear just.
I'll get the drunk guy at the bar that just won't shut the fuck up. That guy, I'll talk my ear off.
I'll wear headphones that aren't plugged in. I'll wear big sunglasses so I don't have to engage with people. I'll wear I just.
You
I can't
ever-
remember a time. I'm sorry, Nick.
No, go ahead.
Where the person I wanted to talk to me came up and talked to me and just had like that kind of a conversation, it's always the fucking asshole that I don't want to talk to.
I don't, and we've documented this. I don't even go to the grocery store. I have my groceries delivered so I don't have to deal with people.
You ever put your headphones in but not listen to anything?
All the time. So
no
people
one talks
just,
to you?
it's basically like, fuck you, leave me alone. I do not want to engage with you.
Don't get me wrong. Some days I'm like that. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to, like, my phone's on do not disturb all day. Like, I don't answer nothing.
No
But
text, no
sometimes,
nothing.
Yeah, nothing. I'm just like MIA. Everybody's like, are you alive? I'm like, yeah. I'm just
Sometimes it's
alone
nice just to
time.
be left alone too.
I dip out. Sometimes it's nice to do that.
I live in Philly, so you don't want to talk to anyone.
You don't say hi to anybody either?
I mean, neighbors, you know. But
If I'm walking, like let's say I'm walking towards Bullet and I just happen to glance your way and you and I make eye contact, I'm always like, what's up? How are you?
See, if I would walk away and turn to my girl, I'd be like, dude, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Why did that guy talk to me?
I'm the
Why-
exact
That guy
same
fucking
way.
with me?
Yeah, I'm the exact same way. I'm like, why is that guy saying hi to me? What,
Yeah,
what's the
exactly.
deal?
It
I'm like,
happens
dude,
all the
Our
time.
doorbell rang, and I like looked in the people. I'm like, why the fuck is this guy ringing our doorbell?
Dude,
I'm not answering this.
a lot of the times I'll walk out and I'll answer the
Same
door
way.
and I'll fully engage them for like 5 minutes.
Hey, didn't we see that creepy guy at the
Remember the
park all by himself parking in?
Do you remember the kid that was going around like when they were doing the solar panels in the neighborhood for a while?
Oh yeah.
I gave this dude my number the first day. I said, you know what, let's talk about it because I was thinking about getting solar panels. It's like $40,000 to get solar panels.
Yeah, but doesn't your insurance pay for that? or
No,
something?
No.
they charge
I
you
don't
less
think so.
energy and they pay you for whatever else.
Yeah,
they-
but they pay for themselves within like 20 years.
Right.
or
But that's not the
something.
point of the story. The point of the story is that dude showed up at the door and I was super friendly to him. Like, hey man, what's going on? His name's Joel. I have his phone number in my thing and everything.
That's
But that
so funny.
dude came back like 10 times
No,
Oh, no,
after
no.
I had
Oh,
already
no.
said no. And then finally I'm like, Joel, things aren't working out, bro.
The only time that I will engage with people like that is like if I'm in a place where I feel very comfortable, like the music store. And
But you're not allowed in the one music store anymore.
no, they lifted the ban. They like me again. They
You're
like me
just
again.
arguing with random people in the store.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I
Like
wouldn't.
about what?
No.
Someone pick up something and be like, no.
No, like what happened
Oh, I
was-
remember. He was cursing
I was,
and there was
I
a
was
small
using
child
bad,
around.
No, I was using bad language. But to be fair to me, I've heard these people say some of the most evil, offensive, like somebody call the Pope and exorcise the devil because he's in this store. Evil shit. It's just I don't modulate my voice very well, so
He's not a modulator.
yeah.
He
So
doesn't modulate, Nick.
You should modulate.
I'm loud as fuck.
You need to
I'm
modulate.
loud as fuck.
And I felt comfortable and whatever, and I see their point of it too, but it's whatever. No, everybody's cool there.
But there was a he was cursing loudly, right?
I said one curse word loudly. I wasn't cursing. I wasn't like motherfucker.
Right, but you were cursing
I
loudly.
used a dirty word.
And somebody turned to him and said, "Hey, can you keep your voice down?"
That's not what he
Or-
said.
I wasn't there, but this is the story. I'm going to tell my story, my version.
You tell your version.
So Bullet's punching this kid in the face.
He
He's
deserved it.
cursing at him.
He
He's like,
looked
"You
me in the
little
eyes.
fuckhead." And the mom comes up and he's like, "What the fuck is your problem?" And then he punches the mom in the face too. So the
She
guy
was-
at the store is like, "Why are you punching moms and kids?" He's like, "'Cause I feel like it." And that's why he's not allowed back in. That's the way I remember.
And what happened was that
That
mom.
sounds legit.
Well, that mom and kid came back in and they started with another customer and they said, "Oh my God, we were so wrong. We're sorry, Bullet. You can come back in." And because they let me back in, I spent $800 on a base.
Oh shit!
Hey, Bullet, I don't want to make you cry, but Robert Honeycutt is watching.
That's your
My
brother.
brother. It's my half brother. Yeah, it's my brother from Georgia.
He
Which
said-
half? Is he the
said-
top half or bottom half?
Stop it. It's my brother from Georgia.
He said, Kev, you got to spend some time here in Georgia.
Yeah,
Everybody speaks down here.
There you go.
there you go. Yeah.
Well, let's ask the brother a question.
My brother, hold on.
Oh,
My brother,
no,
my
you
brother's,
hold.
my brother Bob is a famous paranormal investigator in
A
Georgia.
what?
Is he a cowboy as well? Because you always say the reason you wear all your cowboy shit is because you got relatives from the South.
I do. I'm a
Does-
Southern gentleman.
I bet
He'll tell you.
I bet you he doesn't wear a
Gary-
I thought you
cowboy
were
hat.
Scottish.
That's a good
I
question.
am.
Does
But
he wear-
South,
Yeah.
does-
look, my brother is number one. He's not going to go against me because family's tight. But number two, I am going to be down
Oh, he's
in
gonna turn on
Georgia.
you in a
Hopefully
second.
this winter. What do you want me to answer?
No, I said he's going to turn on you in a second. There's a message coming up there.
He really is like he did like a lot of like these paranormal investigations and stuff. He's like all into it and
Is he
stuff.
on like what's that show that's on?
No, like
History
a
Channel
lot
or
of that's
whatever
a
it is?
lot of the
like that's where he dudes Zach
a
and
lot
the
of the-
other two guys.
a lot of the
Sci-fi
TV ones.
channel.
No, a lot of the TV ones are all bullshit. But he was all into it for a while.
You don't believe in ghosts?
Me?
Yeah.
I believe-
Maybe that's why you don't like Halloween.
No, I love Halloween.
You believe in ghosts?
Sense.
I
I
believe in
love
ghosts.
Halloween.
I believe.
Yeah, me too.
I just don't want random
Nothing, Nick?
people
No, just
knocking on my
skeptic.
door, bothering me. Bah humbug.
You've never had an experience where you thought you saw somebody that had passed? Because there was a while where I saw Grandma a bunch of times.
I'm open to the idea.
Like
of
I
it.
would be in the store and I'd look in and I'd see this old lady kind of lock eyes with me for a second, and then I look back again and it's like, and the lady's like,
I
You know what's
definitely.
so crazy? My grandmother passed away actually this year. It was
I'm sorry to hear
April.
that.
Brought
Yeah.
down.
So I traveled to Greece actually because that's where she lived. Like that's where I grew up. So I went back
Greece
there, and the last day that I was leaving, because we went there for the funeral. So the last day, I was about to walk out of my house, and like I looked back and I saw, like I swore to the God, like I'm like,
that you saw her.
yeah. I thought
Did
I
you just
saw
almost
her.
say you swore to the gods?
No, I
You
swear
said that in
to
plural.
God.
No, you said to the gods. You were doing it.
I believe
She
in the
said
gods.
it. But can I ask a question? And I don't mean to be disrespectful.
No.
Do you guys still do the coins in the eyes?
The coins in the eyes?
You remember that?
No. I like what you said. You
I
remember
suck
that?
at history.
Basically, it was Greek tradition
There he
that
goes.
when you died, they would put coins over the eyes to pay for your ferry ride over the cross
Oh,
river
look
of
at you.
Styx.
Look at this guy. See, I told you he's like Rain Man.
Charon would go over
But
Styx.
the day my grandmother died, who didn't go to the hospital? Was it you and me, or was it me and Rich?
I wasn't home, so I said goodbye to her.
Okay, yeah. So I just got out of the Navy. My grandmother didn't tell me she had throat cancer. I come home, she cooks dinner. Like 2-3 days later, she goes into the hospital. Right? Dies a week later.
Wow.
But they called us and said, "Hey, you know what? Just pay attention.
I'm sorry, I'm asking.
You're asking what your brother said."
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So he's like a little kid too. So
I'm in a good mood.
well, they called us all and said, "Hey, you know what? We don't think Grandma's going to make it today." And I was like, "You know what? I'll just go tomorrow." Right? Never went. Get a call like an hour later, Grandma's dead. Right? But that night, I go to bed.
And they say I bring the show down.
No. We're talking about ghosts.
Yeah.
You say your brother's a paranormal guy. So I lay down in bed that night. I go to sleep, and I feel like my whole side of the bed
Oh my God.
cave in and just sit there. And like it's all just sinking in. Right? And literally, my grandmother died like 6 hours earlier. Right? So I have a full conversation where I ask her about my Aunt Lisa, who died when she was 16. She's like, she still hasn't got her wings yet, blah, 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 blah. I get up the next morning, and I tell my mom, I'm like, and I didn't even think twice about it. I'm like, I saw Grandma last night. And I had a conversation with her. And she's like, that's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Wow.
I didn't tell the whole story because your stupid face over there. But
I feel that stupid face was a little rough.
Yeah.
I feel like you should apologize.
that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't make the face.
I think you should apologize. What am I?
So
talking-
your paranormal brother.
What did he say?
No, everybody's super excited about this guy on there. It's kind of crazy that we're talking about Halloween. They're talking about haunted houses. And
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh, there's a
he's-
whole nother conversation going on?
Now they're all talking to Robert,
Oh yeah, dude. He's the man.
but he's been doing it for 34 years.
Yeah. And here,
Oh,
here.
shit.
And he said the TV stuff is crap.
Yeah. So it says that. All the TV stuff's all bullshit. But he.
Oh.
Wait,
What's
so what
the-
does he
what's-
do though? Like,
Well, now this is a show about your brother. I like it.
Well, we can have him on. We can have him on. Do a phoner.
That would be fine.
If
Awesome.
you
too.
do, let me
Should
know. I
do
want to
that.
be here.
Yeah. He works with. He has got two associates. One's called Egon, and the other one's called.
Is that Ghostbusters?
So they had this case where this.
Does he look
this-
like Bill Murray?
Yeah. Nah, he's cool. I gotta see all them all because I.
Well, let's get him on the show.
I'd love to.
All right, we'll have him next time. I bet your brother's favorite holiday is Halloween.
I guarantee it's not.
Really?
I'll guarantee you.
It's like a gynecologist. Like
Feels like he's working.
yeah, it's
it's
just like
like-
you see too many.
Yeah.
You see too many. You're like a
That's
barista.
crazy,
Yeah,
though,
you don't
but-
like coffee, you know.
So, what's your favorite holiday? 4th of July. This is a long conversation to come back
Yes.
around to the holidays. Yours is
Thanksgiving could be a family.
Thanksgiving. Mine is.
She doesn't believe in holidays because
Mine's Halloween, but
she's-
if
I
you,
believe in training
she's
every
a
day.
member
if you
of Al
had
Qaeda.
if you had to pick one, which one would you pick?
Don't even lie. I know it's Thanksgiving.
Okay, Thanksgiving because I love food.
My girl.
Oh. Did you watch Game of Thrones on Sunday? Do you watch Game of Thrones, Nick? Do you watch it?
I don't watch.
She doesn't believe in TV either, apparently.
So, I was just telling.
I live in an apartment with nothing on the wall.
Do you still
Very
live at home,
Spartan.
or do you have your own apartment?
No, I live with my dad.
Okay, I was gonna say if you had your own apartment,
There's a
it's
mattress
probably
on
just
the
a,
corner of the floor.
It's a bed.
There's no TV.
TV dinners every night.
Yeah.
Not TV dinner. Well, I guess because you work out,
I wake
Game
up
of-
and I do 90 push-ups right off the bat.
I hate push-ups.
Saying my prayers,
Yeah, dude.
eat my vitamins,
Yeah.
being a Hulkamaniac.
Yeah, Game of Thrones was... The thing about Game of Thrones, man...
It's so long between seasons that I couldn't put some of the characters together. Like I guess the cousin who was the captain of the ship.
Yeah, let me tell you.
I heard it's really fucked up.
Well,
Oh, it's great.
It's very
I watched
long.
all of last season in 3 days just to get prepared
Catch
for
up.
this one.
The thing about Game of Thrones is that no character is safe. Okay?
Kind of
And-
like
I don't
Walking
like that.
Dead.
I would be so upset.
But here's the
Walking
thing.
Dead's the same way.
They don't...
I stopped watching it
but
because of that.
I stopped watching because
Because Daryl almost died. But everybody loves Daryl.
Did Daryl die?
No.
Okay.
But my daughter stopped.
What?
My daughter stopped watching it because she liked Daryl so much and she thought he was going to die. So she's like, I can't watch anymore.
Game of Thrones...
Literally.
Like,
Yeah.
The first...
Like you can't-
Say the first 40 minutes or so was like typical for like a second season early in a second episode in the season. You're like, okay. And then the last 10 minutes was lit as fuck. They tease girl on girl, so I'm like, here we go.
They didn't tease it. They went right into it.
No, they didn't go all in. They basically said, you know,
They were pretty close.
they were like, what would you like to order? I would like an order of wings. Okay, cool. And then you get to the window and like, we're out of wings. But
Oh,
it's
that's
right
the
there.
worst feeling.
A lot of violence and stuff. And
Who was hanging on the ship at the end?
the daughters. The two daughters that got killed.
It wasn't the dude's sister who jumped in the water.
No.
I mean, that fucking dude jumped in the water.
Theon Greyjoy was like,
I don't follow.
Oh, there's one of the brothers,
I don't know.
and probably the best way to describe him, Nick, is well, he's a eunuch now, right?
The one who just
Yeah,
got
it-
his shit chopped off?
Yeah,
Or a while ago?
Ooh.
but he's one of those dudes
Brutal.
who's not. He's scared of every confrontation.
he's
PTSD.
PTSD because he was tortured. Yeah.
And tortured pretty bad, where they chopped up his parts and
wee-wee.
everything.
They
But
fed him to
but in the episode, this pirate or the captain, the
Goddamn.
cousin, whatever the hell he is, the uncle, he's got the sister, and he's like, now's your time to fight, and he's gonna kill the sister, and the dude looks at his sister and he goes running and dives off the side of the ship.
Game of Thrones is like
fuck
Empire
you
for
kinda
white
thing.
people. That's
It's
what?
what?
It's like.
No, no.
It's like Empire for white people.
I've never watched Empire.
I'm not a big like sci-fi or fancy guy, but
Don't you? That's what
it's
it is.
fantastic. It's a
What?
great show.
Empire?
No, Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Game of
I
Thrones.
don't,
Only in the sense that any in the sense that you ask 9 out of 10 white people, do you watch Game of Thrones? They love that show.
It's the most watched show in the world.
Is it in
Yeah.
the world?
It's like 26 million people per episode
You're wrong.
how many seasons are there?
I will tell you what the most watched
7.
television show is
in the world right now.
in the world right now.
No, we're not talking about wrestling.
Aw.
Look at that. See that? I cut him. I knew exactly where he was going.
Was anybody disappointed that the girls weren't as tough as they were in like previous?
Yes, I was
Well,
absolutely.
I mean, let's be
disappointed.
honest. They're girls.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
I was so
Well, I'm out of arm's length.
I
If I was closer, I'd be like, that's bullshit.
I give Diana 20-1 odds against you.
Guarantee I would bruise the fuck out of her knuckles with my fucking head as she punched it repeatedly.
Dent in that
But it would
5-gallon
be
bucket
MMA,
head.
And I would just say
You'd have. Please, let me tell you something.
He'll
I
hook
am,
him. He's got a bad heel.
I am the professor of the ground game. Okay.
Actually, Bullet's a purple belt.
You are
Yeah.
What are you?
blue belt.
Oh.
But
Oh.
I can bully purple belts sometimes.
Let me tell you something, lady.
So, our family
on.
is a jiu-jitsu family. I have 4 stripes on my brown belt. My son Aiden started when he was 4. He's been doing it for 10 years. My twins have been doing it for probably 3 years.
Oh wow.
His son, who's 20 now,
20.
he's 20. He's a purple belt.
Oh wow.
So he's trained with us for years. So everything, jiu-jitsu
The
family.
Basically,
my
if
oldest
they
daughter
rented-
trained for a while.
If they had a timeshare down the shore and someone's like, keep that goddamn noise down, that would be the wrong house to do it.
Yeah. God
Let's
forbid
wrestle.
somebody come into the house.
Yeah.
But Game of Thrones, like I actually thought those girls were going to be tougher because they were
Nah.
badasses in other episodes.
You know what it is, though? The thing
Who's your favorite character?
on the show?
No, off the show.
Me.
Dinkles. Dinkles is my man.
You like Dinkles?
Yeah, I've been compared to Dinkles quite a bit because I drink and know things.
Who is it?
Dinkleberries.
Do you like? Is he your favorite character as well?
No.
Who's your favorite?
Dinkles.
Into the mic, please. Oh, he doesn't even know.
I like
Nick.
the midget.
Yeah.
It's Dinkles, and it's
Dinkles.
little person.
Did you ever see, was it Key and Peele's thing on the Game of Thrones?
Yeah, where they're the bellhop guys.
Yeah. I like Jon Snow. He's good, obviously. And for some reason...
Everyone likes Jon Snow.
I was told I look like
Is it
Jon
the
Snow
wolf
when I
or
have my
whatever,
hair.
with the big guy with the burned face?
The Hound.
The Hound. I like the Hound. I always think the wolf and the
Poor
Hound.
Diane here has no idea what we're
I'm
talking
like,
That's
I like
okay.
I like the big wild.
about.
Who?
With the red hair, with the
Yeah.
beard.
Yeah, like
know you can
he's
be a
also
good-
the guy on the Geico commercial or whatever that is too.
No, hotels.com.
Yeah, hotels.com.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Poor Diane here does not know what we're talking about.
I don't.
But I
That's
can
all right.
guarantee
We're going to
there's-
re-engage her in the
but I
conversation.
can guarantee one thing she does know about:
Some UFC?
breaking the ice with strangers.
Oh.
Because being a young lady, I'm sure people try to approach you and conversate with you sometimes, and we'll try to break the ice and say some things. So let's just take it to our panel of guests here first. Nick, what is your surefire way to break the ice with a stranger?
Do you look at him in the eyes and just say hello? Like, how'd you meet your
How'd you meet your girl?
How'd you meet
I
Mrs.
knew her-
Nick?
No, I knew her for a while, since like high school. So. But,
How'd you meet her in high school?
uh,
Did you know before you talked to her in high school, you just were friends with her and just part of the same class?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, Nick,
You know,
this is
I
a
mean,
horrible
nothing
story.
Nothing too crazy, but dude, you just gotta. Yeah, especially when you can buy beer. That's the easiest way. You know what I mean? Just talk to
Oh
her.
shit!
Let me buy you a drink. Come on, you know what I mean? Nice and
Well,
easy.
you met yours when you were young, now, right?
Yeah, but we did a little on and off stuff. You know?
Okay, you did a little role playing, like when you.
Like the cable guy coming into the house
You
and
be
you
a-
got to run some lines here.
No, like Game of Thrones Sunday.
you
Gotta
you
go.
pretend to be a girl that's out at the bar, and I'll approach you, and you be very receptive. That's
Huh?
like the thing.
Can
He's
I be
like,
the
"Hey,
girl?
my name's Nick. How are you?"
Okay,
She's
so
like, "Who are you?"
okay, let's do this here.
You gonna run through a Nick date?
We're gonna do it right now. I'll
Okay.
be the female bartender.
Okay.
Hi, what can I get you for a drink here, Nick?
Am I Nick?
Yeah,
you're
you
Nick.
definitely.
Oh,
can.
Wait, you're the bartender?
Yeah, or you could be the bartender. You're a female bartender, so you
yeah.
be the female bartender. Well, you know what?
You be the
Are
girlfriend.
you the girl?
You're the girlfriend.
I'll be the wingman. I'll be like.
No, you be the girlfriend.
You'll be the girl.
I'll
You'll
be the
guy.
wingman.
I'll be the bartender.
I'll be the wingman.
I'm the girl. Okay, whatever.
Because I feel like
I am sensitive.
you're not feminine, but I think you can nail the female part for this. You have the chops.
I do.
The acting chops.
I am in tune with my feminine sensibilities.
Just focus it. Let it out.
What's my motivation for this character?
Dating Nick.
Okay, here we go.
Dating.
Go.
All right. Hey guys, what do you want today?
That
That was horrible.
I see you're drinking an excessive amount of whiskey.
I like the way Nick says, I see you're drinking.
A lot of whiskey. Looks like you might have some parental issues.
I have daddy issues. Daddy.
I would love to buy you a drink and talk about
Who's going to be your daddy tonight?
talk about your dad a little bit. You know.
By the way, that's
Hey.
horrible.
Bullet, say goodbye to your brother. He's going to bed.
All right,
Bye,
Bob.
brother.
Bye, Bob. I'll call you soon. We'll try to get you on, man. It'll be awesome to have him on. Tell everybody I said hello down. Macon.
We kind of talked about it earlier, we're going to talk about like how to break the ice and stuff. I actually downloaded an app for how to pick up ladies.
Nice.
Like,
Let's hear some of these
it's
things.
pickup lines, actually.
Okay, pickup lines.
So,
I don't like pickup lines
Why?
well, sometimes you need something to break the ice.
because it's cheesy.
I
Like
know.
the best pickup line is, "Hello."
What do you do after that? There's no way you've ever just walked up to a girl and said hello.
That's
And
how
then
it
there's not
starts. though.
something. There's nothing.
Okay,
There's
so
something
she-
witty
so-
coming
so,
behind
So
that,
she's a
right?
bartender. Let's just say we're sitting at a bar. There's a UFC fight on. She's sitting there with her friends, and I'm like, "Oh, seems like a rap
Can I be the woman in this one?
Oh, you can be.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Kevin. Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you.
Oh, cool.
You
Thanks
here
a
by
lot.
yourself?
No, I'm here with a couple friends. Who are you here with?
I'm here by myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Do you watch the fights? Are you a fan of the UFC
No,
as
I'm
well?
just looking for a hottie.
Okay, well, there's probably a lot of them here, so talk to you later.
He's like, damn, I didn't expect that.
I was all ready for it. I was
Yeah.
receptive.
Yeah,
Chris, did it look like he was reading that script off his arm?
No, seriously.
no.
But some of these pickup lines, like I guarantee, like if you're out at a bar, right? Like, are you single
Did it
or do you
hurt?
have a boyfriend?
Did it
Are you single or have a boyfriend?
Single.
did it
Oh,
hurt?
Shit. Just
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Just for the record, my nephew,
I landed on Mets.
my nephew, my nephew who's the purple belt. He's like 6'2", blonde hair. He looks like Keenan Cornelius. Except I think he's more handsome, probably.
He probably is.
Yeah. He would be a nice one to meet. He's single as well.
He looks like Nicolas Cage.
And he's muscular.
He
I don't
looks like
have
Nick
time for that,
Cage.
My nephew
guys.
Colin?
He looks like a young Nick Cage.
No.
Yeah,
Nick
we talked
Cage is
about
ugly as
We
fuck.
talked. You watch your mouth about him. He's a national treasure.
Nobody talks
See what
about
I did
Nick
there?
Cage.
See what I did there? National treasure.
I got it.
He does look like Nick Cage a little bit.
Do you think so, Tom?
A young Nick Cage.
Who is that?
Nicolas Cage.
Oh. No, Nick.
gotta
Who
say
calls
his
him
full
Nick?
Yeah.
He knows him. He knows him. It's cool.
My boy
Wait.
Nick. Bobby D. We hang out.
Francis Ford Coppola's nephew.
Hey, do your feet hurt, Bullet?
Because you've been running around my mind all night.
Let's see if you can finish these. How about that?
Okay.
I bet you Nick could probably finish a few too.
Is that an actual app?
It is.
And people literally read it and
Probably.
on bars and flirt.
Hey Diana, apart from being a model, what do you do for a living?
I fight.
Here's
Here,
my
you know
fi-
what? Each person will try one on her and see
Here's-
if anything's effective.
Before I got a good pickup line. Hey, okay, here we go. Hey Diana, can you taste the Rohypnol in this drink? I can't.
Have you seen my chloroform?
Or here's a better one. Hey Diana, where'd you park your car? Where'd you park in the parking lot?
I don't have a car.
Okay then.
How about you buy me one?
You got one, Nick?
It's pretty good.
Let's hear it.
I can predict the future. It involves you giving me your number.
Oh!
That was a good one. That was
Okay, here we go.
But these are this is cheesy. Like
You
I
have-
don't even
You
need-
have to read one. As
I don't
well.
even need one from this. Oh, here we go. Are you a beaver? Cause damn.
Oh shit! I like that one. Damn!
damn.
Can you hand me that, Nick? The phone.
Now, I actually heard on Stern one day,
You got the
Ice-T
new one as
was
well.
on there. And he said...
Iced tea into the mic.
He had the best line. He said, he goes, it works for everybody. He goes, you know, trying to ask a girl to try to flirt with her or whatever is pretty cheesy. He goes, you just go up to her and you go, you mind if I flirt with you? And it's so
What?
It's so
I
subtle.
wish I would have known that when I was a kid.
So subtle. It's not scary. There's nothing to it. And the girl's like, no.
If I knew the stuff I know now, then
Jesus Christ.
holy Christ! I was walking into the UFC like 2 years ago, and there was a Taylor Swift concert outside, and there's these two kids, kind of look like me but a lot younger,
My
right?
brother- my
And I'm
brother
talking to
played
them.
with
I'm like, hey, what do you guys going to the UFC? And they're like, fuck no. I go, what do you mean? They're like, we're going to Taylor Swift. I said,
Stop.
I said, you're going to Taylor Swift? He's like, yeah.
My brother played with her.
No, hold on. He's like, they're like, do you
Not Bob
know
Dylan.
how many girls are inside that stadium right now?
Yeah, but
That's like country concerts.
They didn't care about the songs.
Country concerts are packed with beautiful girls.
They are only there to pick up the girls, and they were probably the only dudes out of like 50,000 girls.
That's crazy.
That's genius.
That's being thirsty.
Yeah,
the definition.
but imagine how many.
Spending your Saturday night at a Taylor Swift
Like,
concert.
what
Go to
the
the bar and
fuck?
meet a girl.
I
You know what
know.
I mean?
They weren't 21.
Go
They were
with
like
your buddies.
these two
like,
these two kids were like 16.
Well, that's like people on like.
You should be in bed, like
No, it's
waking
genius.
up for school tomorrow.
Creeper.
Oh, man.
Type
That's like
shit,
people
isn't it?
in-
No.
I thought it was pretty
Yeah.
awesome. I'm like, you guys are smart. You're 16. You can't go out to a bar. You can't
That's
do
not
anything.
bad. 16's not bad. I'm saying, like,
And you're
people-
going to Taylor Swift. To
Maybe
meet
they're just embarrassed to
a
say.
billion. Now you could tell they were all about it. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
One dude was wearing a bandolier of condoms.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, that's amazing. For real? A
No.
bandolier of condoms?
No, but how cool would that have been? I'm like, hey, what are you up to tonight? He's like,
That's a good look, dude. Especially for
Open
like
it up.
ah!
like Chewbacca.
All right, let me read the pickup line.
Okay.
Okay. Who am I reading it to?
Read it to Bullet.
Read it. Read it.
Read
Look,
it to
no,
who?
Nick's all right. Hey, read it to me.
Oh wait, what happened?
It's
Okay,
still
there
there.
we go. Oh, again. I need to hear my voice.
There you go.
Okay. Wait. Let me practice it.
Talking to the mic, please.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, much better.
Okay. I think I found the reason for global warming. You're way too hot.
What?
Wow.
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 Now, Nick, you read
Wow.
one. You read one to Bullet.
See, I thought global warming was from really fat people on the earth.
Oh.
Giving off so much heat. That's why everything's heating up.
Look at the sadness.
Right?
Oh.
You said that's the biggest thing that people have the misconception of America.
Am I still classified as a fat person?
I don't know what point you switch over. I don't know.
I mean,
If it's me, you're a medium-sized guy.
what would you say, Nick?
Medium-sized?
How much you pushing these days?
Wait, that sounded like a pickup line.
That's what. That was
It
Nick.
did.
What Nick was that? What showed up on it?
You should add it.
You mean like on the bench? 350.
Listen, the only thing your eyes haven't told me is your name.
Oh.
I'm 220 right now.
Oh, that's good.
Hey,
I'd say medium big then.
medium big.
It's 285.
That's what I'm saying.
Earlier in
That's
the
big.
year.
That's big.
No, you were 300 earlier in the year.
Shut up.
You were. He's mig.
big. Now
He's
he's
mig.
medium big,
Mig.
you know?
Medium big.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
That's
Or
good.
he's or.
That's a weight class.
Diana, you're so beautiful. You give the sun a reason to shine.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you.
Now, if a guy came up to you after a fight, and
I'm
said
gonna
that-
read. I'm gonna read one to my
If a
brother.
guy came up to me after a fight.
Oh no!
said
Wait
that.
a minute. This is even better.
This was gonna be mine, and you're stealing it.
I'm stealing it.
You son of a bitch.
Diana, you must be a prize fighter. One look at you, and I'm knocked out.
Oh shit.
I like that.
All right, what if someone said that to you? After?
Buddy, go
Let's have
home. Thank you for coming
toddy.
to my fight.
No, hand it to me. I'm gonna say it to my brother.
Oh, okay. This is
It's
gonna
gonna
go
be super creepy.
from Chris to toddy. Oh my God! There we go.
And then we can talk about some UFC.
Some uffs. That's the official name.
The what?
Uffs.
Uffs card.
Uffs card.
Uffs card.
Oh my God.
No, the first one was "You fascinate me more than the Pythagorean theorem."
What?
Do you know what that is?
Oh my God.
Look here, Rayman's kicking.
Did it really say that?
Yeah,
Do you, it's actually he was Greek. Did you know who Pythagoras is?
I know.
he
but
was from
I'm
Greece.
just- Yeah.
So the Pythagorean theorem, he developed a form of tuning where, so basically
have to do with math.
it does,
Okay.
but they applied what he did. Hold on, they applied what he did. I'm going to keep talking about it so you make all the noises that you want. I'll turn your mics down.
He's in control, guys.
Basically, what he did was he invented a form of tuning, and what happened was everything had its place, and they put all the dissonant parts at the end, because basically what happened was if God created stuff, everything was perfect. There's no disorder to everything. Everything fits in. Everything's nice.
You see what I'm talking about, right? Nick?
What happened was throughout the years, the church got involved with it, and then with music, you couldn't. If you actually listen to different pieces of music, if they tune the Pythagorean way, it sounds different. So what you have now,
You're not even
Is
close.
it like triangles? and
what
shit?
you have now,
It's triangles.
Oh,
You're not
if
even
you would
close.
allow me to continue,
It's like a
Assholes.
20-minute diatribe to get to your point.
because you know,
Somebody tune
Time
in.
out. I did not sign up for
Nick-
301 history class here.
Nick is 3 years
History,
older.
I was
He's
bad
got all
at.
the maps
Math,
on his
that was
wall.
bad at.
Diana's 25 now.
Oh, what?
basically,
Yeah, he just finished, he's been talking for like
they
2 years.
they basically applied that to math because you know what, just whatever. It originally had to do with music tuning and equal temperament.
Well, Todd's
and
going to give
rhythm.
the actual definition.
Well, that's fine, but they originally had to deal with music tuning. So go ahead, Todd.
No, in
It's
mathematics,
Toddy.
the Pythagorean theorem is a fundamental relation of Euclidean geometry.
You never
Among
said
the-
Euclidean.
I know. Among the three sides of a right triangle. It states that the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of two sides.
Yeah.
Hey, man, he gets
And
an A for
people-
effort.
Type in. Why don't you type in your Google machine Pythagorean tuning?
Google machine. There's nobody said anything about it. We was talking about the Pythagorean theorem, the actual theorem.
Yeah, the theorem, which was based off of his original tuning of music that they built the
He
mathematics.
didn't play
off
any
of.
instruments. He had no fingers.
Okay.
Did he?
No, I'm just trying to sound like I know what the fuck I'm talking about too.
You really don't.
Can I
And
do
it's-
my pickup line?
And it's offensive to me, and it hurts my feelings
You know what?
because you call me Rain Man, and that's offensive to me.
It's not offensive.
It is.
But you know what? I've noticed you noticing me.
Ooh.
And I'm just giving you notice that I've noticed you.
That's horrifying.
That's like some serial
Do it.
killer shit.
Do it in your sexy voice, Nick. You got to do it in a sexy voice. Next round, and then we'll do some UFC.
All right, let's see.
I'm excited.
Who are you saying this
Sexy
to?
voice, Nick.
I-
Do it with the bullet.
He can't do it with a straight
Great.
face.
Excuse me. I lost my teddy bear. Can I cuddle with you instead?
Oh my god.
I gotta admit, Nick, that was sexy voice though.
I don't have. I don't know.
I'm gonna-
working on this.
It's
I've
good
been
though,
working
it's
out,
good.
You know?
I'm gonna do this one to Toddy. Oh, this is great. Hey Todd, if I ran McDonald's, I'd name a sandwich after you and call it the McGorgeous.
Oh.
They gorgeous.
I got one more sexy voice, and then Diana, and then We're gonna talk about her jiu-jitsu tournament.
The
We're gonna talk
gorgeous.
That's great.
That's a good one.
We're gonna talk about her jiu-jitsu tournaments, UFC.
That's the most white trash.
We got a bunch of
I've ever heard in my
shit.
life.
So I just gotta read whatever pops
hey,
up.
baby. Hey, baby.
I call you the McGorgeous. A deep, deep, deep.
You know, I gotta do my sexy voice. You know. Actually, I just went off Clint Eastwood for a second. Dying ain't much of a living, punk. Is it?
That's the line?
No, that was Clint Eastwood.
About to say,
You know.
goddamn.
You might be asked to leave soon. You've been making the other women look bad.
Oh, that's great.
I know.
Are you saying you are a woman?
No, I'm just saying that my beauty crosses gender barriers, and
It's universal.
Hold on, Vope's got one, but it's from a movie, and let's see if you can guess it.
Okay.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck
Silence of the Lambs.
Is it Silence of the Lambs? I was thinking it was
Buffalo Bill.
American
Buffalo Bill.
Psycho
No,
2.
That's when he
Buffalo
tucks.
Bill, where he
Buffalo
does the
Bill.
tuck.
tuck.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
so great. Great.
Here
scene.
comes Diana's
All
one.
right. I
Then you
got
get the
this.
fight
I
stuff
got
ready.
This.
Who are we reciting this to?
Okay, who am I telling this?
You know what? You could say it to Bullet.
Okay. You look a lot like my ex-boyfriend.
A what?
You look a lot like my ex-boyfriend.
Oh.
Oh.
You look like my future ex-wife.
Oh, is that good or bad?
Bang, bang!
You look like the lady I'm going to be paying child support to.
What? Who should I make this alimony check out to?
What was it? I think Sting was on Howard Stern at one point, and he's like, he's like, "Do you ever cheat on your wife?" He's like, "No, but I did buy a girl a house."
Oh my god.
Because I knew she was gonna like divorce him or something. He's like, "I'm just gonna buy a house because I know you're gonna rip my house apart," and bought her a brand new house.
The Sting.
The Sting, not
Not
Sting from the
Sting.
Police. Sting.
The Sting.
The
Oh,
Sting.
not from. Okay.
Bassist,
Yeah,
vocalist, tantric sexual explorer.
Sting makes love for like 5 or 6 hours
Yeah.
with his wife. What's her name?
Why?
Yeah, you don't know the name? Come on,
Who
Rain Man.
cares?
Why?
I wish you
Why
wouldn't
does-
really
I
do.
don't know. I don't
really,
think I could do
really,
that.
That can't be
He does that
fun.
tantric stuff, right?
Yeah.
I really wish.
That
you
can't be
would
fun at all.
What?
No chance.
Don't call you Wild Stallion?
Wild Stallion's good, but not Rayman.
Why? I won't call you that
Because
anymore.
the whole Asperger's thing.
All right, I won't call you
Other
that anymore.
things, you know.
You know what? I'm gonna find a new nickname.
How about Big Dick Willie? Iron Balls McGee.
No, cocksucker bullet,
Iron Barrel.
dick licker.
You know what? We have a lady in the
Oh,
house.
sorry.
No, it's
That's true.
fine.
I
I'm like one of the
apologize.
Rein it
guys.
in, dick licker. That doesn't have the same ring to it.
Hey, dickhead! Shut up!
So Todd and I went to lunch today, right? We usually have lunch once a week, either Thursday or Fridays,
What did
right?
you guys eat?
We had Buffalo Wild Wings,
Oh.
but
Oh wait, man. I'm sorry.
But we were talking about the pay-per-view event that's this weekend. And with modern day technology, you can get away without paying for some of these, right?
You can go to B-Dubs and watch.
You could
Allegedly.
beat Dubs and watch, allegedly,
Allegedly.
or you could go to Buffalo Wild Wings or Miller's Ale House or any other local establishment that has it.
Pause.
It's the fight music. I like to think I'm running fast.
Yeah, it is a run-on one, isn't it?
And we're back.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with a fight news segment.
So Todd and I were talking, right? And we were trying to figure out if this is a
Pay-per-view worthy card.
no, not pay-per-view worthy, if I'm going to pay with my own money kind of card.
Guess what I mean? Pay-per-view worthy card.
Right. Do I go out and watch it, or do I sit home and
Allegedly.
pay for it? No. Yeah, I mean, if I go out and watch it, it's usually free. But if I'm staying at home, do I pay for it? Because we used to have a thing. Todd, my brother Todd and I have watched every UFC since the very first one.
Wow.
When it was on on an illegal cable box that had messages scrolling across the bottom.
Allegedly.
Said, hey, if you're watching this, please call this number for your free T-shirt. And there was a ton of people that called and got arrested.
Oh my god.
Because it was like the very first one going across the bottom. But he and I have watched every UFC ever.
Do you want my opinion on this card?
Well, we're getting into it in about 2 seconds. So you just
Before we break
rein
it
it
down.
in, dick licker.
Sorry.
Okay. So we were trying to decide if this was a pay-per-view that we were going to pay for, which are like we're looking at like $70-$80 right now for a pay-per-view.
I think it's
If you get,
I think it's $59.
if you're going HD,
$59. I think it's $59.
HD's I think $10 more,
$69.
$69.
I
Plus
don't-
taxes and
I don't
fees.
think this pay-per-view is going to do very well.
I think it's gonna do well.
I
I
don't.
think it is.
I tell you why. Because I think
Don't you? If you're gonna start with like your fucking analysis of the top fight, you're not allowed to.
I
We're
think
gonna
that
start bottom. Where do we start from every time, Bullet?
I think that a lot of people
Feet to ass, ass to.
How many buys you think? 650?
I think they would be very happy if this does 600,000.
Really?
And I'm going to tell you why. Because a lot of people are looking at this going, this is $60, and in less than a month, Mayweather McGregor is $100.
I've
The
never
Maywe-
thought like that.
The Mayweather McGregor fight to the casual fan has more of an intrigue value. So if they know they're going to be spending $100 in less than a month, that will
That's for the dude who makes like $500 a month.
listen to me. I
Like the average normal
it's
adult.
just my opinion, but I do think that the upcoming Mayweather fight is going to cut into the numbers of this pay-per-view.
Absolutely
I'm
not.
getting agitated.
Now, hold on a sec. Todd and I have gotten every pay-per-view since the very first
I'm really
one.
proud of you. There's a
But
cookie
here's
in
the
my
thing.
bag for
Listen,
you.
I would spend $1,000 a year because we alternate who's paying for what fights.
You don't think
I'm not going to think, hey, there's a fight a month away. I got to worry about that $100.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
going to watch the one I want to
Well, you're a
watch.
fanatic. You know what I mean?
I'm a fanatic, Nick.
No, I mean,
No, I am.
Are you
Nick's
agreeing
right.
with me?
I do because I think where's the marketing been for this fight? They didn't push anything for this fight. Honestly, I think this.
This is one of the most stacked cards in a
I
while.
completely
I know,
agree.
there's
Do
a lot
I
of
think
good
the card?
fights.
Do I think the card will overperform? Yes, I do. But I think there is a.
Who yelled yes I did? Was that Nick?
I said that.
Oh, okay.
I
I thought you said it, and I thought he responded.
Look,
I was looking away
hold
for
on.
a second.
I think
Like, Nick's really
look.
enthusiastic.
We all know because we've all seen the cards that on paper are like whatever, and maybe it's a Fox card, maybe it's even a Fight Pass card, and you watch, you're like, holy shit, those fights were really awesome.
But this is not going to deter because McGregor Mayweather's the next month.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
next
there
week-
will.
Todd's got some thoughts.
I think next month has nothing to do with this one. I think you get
Absolutely not.
any casual UFC fan. This is a
How mu-
fantastic card.
How many buys
for
you think?
buying.
How many buys?
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go 750.
I'm gonna go.
How much do you want to put on that?
I'm gonna go 1.1.
No, it doesn't.
Holy
no,
shit!
Millie.
How much do you want to go on this
No,
right
Millie.
now on the air? How much do you want to bet on it?
I'll drink a whole beer. You drink that whole bottle.
Fuck, come on now. Let's put some real
I got
stakes to
4
this.
kids. I can't just throw a lot of money
How
out
about
there.
we shave a design into your chest hair?
Hey Chris.
If I had chest hair,
Chris.
I would
Chris.
say over.
If I had
over under.
you can shave my nuts
over
for
under
me.
should be 800,000.
Huh?
Over under 800,000 bucks.
Way under.
800,000.
I'm going 1.1.
I'm gonna say 600.
And we all know from track record who's the one who picks all the fights and gets them right.
I'm saying.
That's me.
6.
I'm
It's
saying
me.
tops. The top will be 750. I think it's going to be.
What do you think, Diana?
No, I just
I
changed
think
your
they're
name to
gonna do really
Nick
good.
Grin
I don't know
Down.
the numbers and everything, but I think they're
Do
really
you-
good.
Do you think this is gonna be really?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of good fights.
It's a great card.
But
You can't
good
dispute
fights
that.
don't.
Hey, Bullet.
But Maya would.
Have you
be-
met my friend Sourpuss, Nick Grindown?
Oh, he's sourpuss because he's agreeing with me.
Nick Grindowns.
I agree
So
with
Chris, if you want
I
to bet
agree.
him, Chris, if
You
you
wanna
want to
get
bet
a
him,
little-
Bullet's not even appreciating the new nickname.
Chris, if you want to
I
bet him
kicked
10,
it. I'm sorry.
Nick.
Here, have this.
No, there's another bottle right
bottle
from the door
here.
too.
Yeah, it's a little swing.
Nick, he's not even appreciating the new nickname for Sad Nick.
No, he's not
Grindowns.
sad though.
Nick Grindowns.
Dude, I appreciate it.
The only reason why
I know you did.
I'm sorry,
This guy over here.
Diana, earmuffs for just 1 second. Cover the ears.
Yep, they're covered. She's
The
good.
only reason why this guy would be down is because he's drowning in pressure.
Oh, that's a hard. That's a pretty good way to go, I guess.
I mean,
It's the only way to go.
And I see you up on the shore, like throwing him a lifeline. And Nick's like,
I'd be
no,
like, hey buddy, hey buddy,
I don't
I
want
can
it.
get in the water too and help you.
just let me drown. Just let me die.
He's
It's
like,
my time.
Fuck off, Bullet. They don't like medium-sized guys.
if you bet him,
Medium big.
if you bet him $10,
Right?
Medium big.
I'll put up 5 of it.
How much? How much do you want to seriously bet on this?
He just said he's chipping in with me. So we're up to $10.
Why don't we do
Nah,
this?
It shouldn't be money. It should be something else.
Why don't we do this?
Yeah.
If they do,
All right, here's this. If
600,000.
I'm closer, you have to do a photo shoot with no shirt on.
Okay, and if
I wasn't expecting that.
And-
I'm gonna come back. I'm
and
gonna come back
and
with that.
and
I'm
if
gonna
they,
raise
and
you.
if they do, and if I'm closer, and I'm saying 600,000,
Right.
you have to do one in a dress
Ooh,
That's
I
fine.
like this.
and make it your profile picture for a week.
Yes.
Okay.
That is
Hold on.
do
His shirtless pic is the profile pic as well.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Of your
And you get to take the picture.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a good picture.
Macho Man, shake it.
Lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Lock it in. Make a power.
Do it.
I don't know if I can do it.
Do it. Do
Ah!
it.
Hold on.
He's afraid. He's afraid.
Do it. Yeah, it's
wa-
gonna be exciting.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Oh yeah, I don't know where those dick beaters have been.
No, I showered before coming here. Thank you very much. And
Gentlemen.
do you have any dresses that you can fit? You know what? We'll find a dress for you to wear.
Yeah, there's a thrift store
I got
right
plenty
down
of
the
dresses,
street.
guys.
There you go.
Listen, I'm not worried about my manhood. A simple, beautiful dress.
Either is anybody else, because you're gonna be an ugly woman for a week.
No, you gotta pick the dress
I
up.
don't have to put makeup on or anything. I'm just putting a
No,
fucking
no.
dress on.
Doesn't
Jesus
matter,
Christ.
dude. And you're gonna do some really sexy poses in that
We're
dress.
gonna find you a nice
That wasn't
romper.
part of the agreement.
One twirl.
You're,
It's got to be like spinning, or I got to be
you're gonna have
standing
to
on.
twerk.
I got
You're
to be
gonna have to
standing
twerk.
on. I got to be standing on a grate like Marilyn
this.
Monroe. Right?
I'm a
Yes.
fan of
Yes.
I'm telling you right now, when those numbers come out, I'm gonna be like, "Fuck."
Oh, I can't wait.
That's
for
fine.
this.
It's on.
So you're saying 1.1, 600. See
Yeah.
who's closer.
Whoever's
Who's
closer.
closer? This is like the Showcase Showdown.
That's good. That's good.
I said
That's
last
fair.
week on the show I dated a girl who won the double showcase, and then Todd called her.
Todd
stupid.
insulted her.
So Todd, on the undercard, who's the best fight?
Going from the feet up to the titties.
Best fight is probably Josh Berkman versus Drew Dober.
Oh fuck, that's a good fight.
That's the People's Warrior. What's his nickname? What's Berkey's nickname? Is he the People's Champion or the
Something like
People's
that.
Warrior or
and,
something?
and Berkman's on his like second or third come around in the UFC, right?
Berkman used to be with
People's Warrior.
People's Warrior.
People's Warrior.
He's old.
He's a guy that's been around. He's definitely he's tough. He's been around. But you know what? I feel he's one of those guys that it's very hard to kind of judge because is the mileage going to start to catch up?
He's only in his mid-30s, right? He's like
but
34.
he don't have
35.
highway miles on him.
He's like 36,
No,
37.
he's been all fucking city miles.
Yeah.
37.
Yeah,
37.
and that's
Oh,
a hard
yeah.
37.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
That's
that's stop and go all day long.
That's a hard
Like,
paper route. So,
Hard paper out.
although he used,
That's my line too. You're stealing it.
I did, and
Son of a
it's
bitch.
okay.
You know, enjoy it.
Were you ever a paper boy?
No,
I was.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, it's my first
Tough
job.
life. Tough life. No one talks about it. It's a
tough
tough
life.
life. man. No
I
one
had
talks
two
about it.
cassettes that I
You
would
don't know
that I
what
would
it's like
play
on the
every day.
streets.
Yeah.
I had two cassettes that I would play every day
Was
whenever
this
I
in your Sony Walkman?
when I
You get paid like $60 a month.
when,
Is it
when
the yellow Walkman?
it was the yellow one that clipped shut, like it had like
Oh,
the
the Sport.
anti-shock shit.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Sport.
I had Megadeth Rust in Peace and Metallica Ride the Lightning, and whenever I hear those albums to this day,
You picture yourself.
I'm
on your
like,
bike. Bull's like,
I could still probably name my fucking route.
Just throwing.
Just throwing.
he's, oh wait, I'm on a hill.
All day.
I'm a maniac, maniac.
You see some neighbors you don't like, right?
Yeah,
On it.
yeah. Because there was like one creepy dude who was like, "Fuck that, I ain't collecting from him."
So who do you got in the fight? Berkman?
Berkey, just because.
Just because he's former paperboy?
Yeah,
Is
Okay.
it? Is this true?
I
just
don't know.
because he used to smash out Ariane
the
Celeste.
paper
I'm
boy
sorry.
Berkman?
Sorry, I don't mean to be crude.
Wait,
with
he
that.
banged Ariana?
When she was like new and fresh out of the factory.
Oh, he's smart then.
Hmm.
Smart.
He was like, "Hey, do your feet hurt? You've been running around my mind all day." Nick, who do you got?
I'm gonna go Dober. Younger.
Ooh.
Younger.
I don't know.
You have to pick one now.
Do you want to wear a dress pick bet? Is that what we're doing?
Oh, come on, Nick.
Not on this
No,
I
Nick.
know, right?
Not on
Holy
this
shit.
one.
Nick, throw the special handshake out.
Where are the fighters again?
Dober versus Berkman. Berkman's a multi-time UFC vet.
Berkman.
All right. Log this in. It's logged. Who's the next fight?
Katie said she'll get you a dress for the.
Oh, you know, I bet she's got some lovely ones I could borrow.
Now we're going to preliminary.
That was the off the main card, or is this the?
That was the preliminary. Card.
Okay,
That was
so
Berkman. So now it says the.
That wasn't the
preliminary
Fox
card.
fight
see.
or the Fight Pass. That was the Fight Pass fight. Okay.
So now we're on FXX. So Andre Fila versus Calvin Catter.
I don't know either one of those guys.
Yeah.
Feely's
This
young.
guy knows.
Yeah, I know Feely. I think the other guy's a short notice dude. But Feely's tough.
Is his
I'm
name
gonna go with
Feely?
Nick.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if his
Feely,
if his
Feely.
fucking nickname was Touchy? So it would be
Touchy-feely.
like Touchy Feely.
Yeah, he's tough though. He's tough.
What if his mom's surname was another?
How about a good nickname
Feeling,
for,
touching,
for a fighter would be
nod.
short notice.
Short notice.
That would be
Who we
good too.
gonna get? Short notice.
I love it.
So I'm gonna go with Nick's prediction with Philo because I
think
Philly because
he's
I don't know
good.
who he
He's
is.
good. He's good. Yeah, he's a
Diana?
good
What are we
prospect.
talking about?
Philly versus
Catter.
I don't see that.
Diana doesn't celebrate
Oh,
holidays.
Diana. No, well, every UFC event's a holiday.
I'm just saying.
True.
It's true.
So
I
you
watch every.
you have no choice on no pick.
No pick.
No
pick.
pick.
No
We're gonna
pick.
log
I
that
don't
in
really
as
know
no
these
pick.
fighters.
You know, if we don't know, usually the way these events work is like if Todd and I are watching, sometimes Bullet will come and join us as well. But we bet on every fight half a beer. Even if we have the same guy and our guy loses, half a beer. So by the time you're done, you're like, what, 10, 12 beers deep sometimes? It could get ugly.
Bad at picking. Just chugging beers all the time.
You son of a bitch, Nick.
What's the next fight? Come on, let's get some names here that we know.
Here we go.
All right, I'm gonna butcher this one. Aljamain Sterling versus
Aljamain.
Renan Barao.
There
Henan Barao.
Barao.
Is his name Algernon?
Algerman or something.
Yeah, Aljamain.
About to say Algernon. Do you ever read the book Flowers of Algernon?
Oh, well, tell us about it.
It was about this guy named Charlie. He was mentally handicapped, and the really good thing about the book was it was written like he was actually mentally handicapped, and they did a procedure in his brain. They made him smart. He became smart, realized all the people that he grew up with were actually making fun of him. He became ultra smart, got this girlfriend, was a world-renowned scientist, and then slowly the process started to fade, and at the end he becomes mentally challenged.
I'm
now.
assuming
I
this
hate
is a
to say-
fictional book.
I hate to say that. That actually sounds fantastic.
It's
know,
a really good
yeah.
book. Flowers
Wait.
for Algernon.
When do you have all this time to do this shit?
I
I don't
know.
fucking understand.
I read a lot. Sorry.
Every time I'm talking to you, you're either beating off or you're fucking playing with your bass.
I'm sorry for him. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to hear that.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that.
Who's the next one?
Guys, like I'm
But I don't
around
know when he
guys
fits
like
it in, Nick.
24/7.
Like, you've known him a few months now, right? Does it seem like a guy has all this time?
I
to
have
read
an
books?
I have
No.
an Amazon Kindle, and on my lunch break, I read on my lunch
That's
break.
the best thing.
You get an hour for lunch. Are you a speed reader?
Yeah, actually, I am.
Grab one of those books. Read something fast.
So it's Sterling versus Henan Barao.
Seriously, grab one of those books. I
I'm
wanna
going to
hear
go with
you read.
Burrell. I'm going to go with Burrell. Because this is make or break for him.
I'm gonna go with Aljamain Sterling.
Yeah, but you know what the thing with Sterling is? He's had all this hype behind him. And yeah, he's done stuff that has certainly warranted the hype. But I've seen him falter.
Sure.
I mean,
Henan Barrow's faltered as well.
now I think Henan Burrell has just
Got
started.
something to prove.
I think Henan Burrell is a guy that, you know, the game's starting to catch up to him.
Oh.
And I think he's at a point now where this is a make or break fight. I think this fight is
So you're
much,
going Henan Barrow.
yeah, because I think this fight is much more important for Burrell than it is Sterling.
You actually sold me on this
It's
one.
at 140 too.
140?
Yeah, 140.
They're talking about new weight classes that they're
it's
adding
just
as well.
the commission.
We'll come back to that.
I think that's bad.
You
Yeah,
shut your
the
mouth.
commission wouldn't allow it because he missed weight the last time. Or
Yeah.
said or whatever. So
Yeah.
they made it 140.
Where's the fights at?
Anaheim.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like
Cali.
in New York where they're gonna have
I
somebody
got,
following around.
I think MMA should be illegal in New York again because they don't know what the fuck they are doing.
No, as far as the referees, they don't know what they're doing.
As the athletic commission, period, where they told a girl she couldn't fight because she has breast implants, and then they go, "Oh no, you can fight."
Why can't you fight with those?
You didn't hear about that? A couple UFC. What was the last UFC one where
Did you
Weidman
hear
fought?
about it, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a girl weigh in, and then she made weight, and then they said you can't fight, and just put out her business like, "Oh, you got breast implants." Never mind the fact that Misha Tate fought a couple months before that with
She's got
fucking
some
a
implants
huge
for
set of bolt-ons.
Yeah.
For show.
But what I mean is, it's like, you know, maybe she didn't want that fucking business out there. Like, that's fucked up.
And they should have told her way beforehand if that was the case.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she disclosed it in her
Like
medicals.
6 months ago, like when she was like,
She disclosed it in her medicals.
But why
Yeah.
can't you fight with breast implants? I don't understand.
Wait till I make weight.
That's what I'm
And then
saying.
tell me-
Like,
Yeah.
if it's illegal,
I'd be so
it is.
pissed.
But
Oh
And
my
then what
God.
they did was, they're like, no, now you can fight. So it was, you can't fight, like this roller coaster of emotions.
That's weird that you wouldn't be able to fight because you had implants, though. That's
but you
just
know what I'm talking
silly.
about. Yeah, it was fucked up. The athletic commission in New York
That's
is
some
fucking.
bullshit.
That reminds Bullet of a book about a boy who got implants.
You know, it's called Titties for Aljamain. Who's the next fight on the card?
I love how you stopped laughing.
She was laughing, and then she looked over you with your sad face. She was like,
Maybe I shouldn't.
I'm sorry. I
Look,
didn't mean that."
I am with a bunch of uncultured ruffians. Okay, I you know.
Although Sterling's got a great nickname. the Funk Master Flex.
That is a pretty good nickname. Who's the other guy? Was Henan Brown have a nickname?
Isn't he from Long Island? This guy.
Brazil.
Sterling,
Or Aljamain Sterling's from
The Baron.
Yeah.
The Baron.
the Baron. That's a terrible name.
Horrible.
Who's the next fight?
Ricardo Lamas versus Jason Knight.
Lamas, I think, is the Long Island guy.
Lamas all day. I think.
Versus who's he fighting?
Jason Knight.
Yeah,
Who the fuck is Jason Knight?
I believe he's the guy from.
he's Michael Knight's kid.
Fortune and
If
Fire.
his nickname's the Knight Rider, then fucking
I think the Lamas has fought stiffer
Uh-oh.
competition.
One of his nicknames is the Kid.
Oh, shit! That's gimmick
my
infringement.
nickname. I'm getting rid of my nickname, by the
And
way.
Well, it's because you're old. You're the man now.
No, I'm gonna go with my new acting name,
What's that?
Christopher Scott. Oh, that's my middle name. So I'm just gonna go like I just started my new.
Christopher.
Huh?
Christopher.
I got a friend request from
Hey, what's your
Christopher
name?
Scott Photography, and I'm like, who
Christopher
the fuck is this?
What's your name?
Why does he have Chris's
Christopher
picture?
Scott. Christopher Scott. How do you like your drink? Shaken, not stirred.
Sean Connery will smack a bitch up too if she gets
Dude,
out of
fuck
line.
yeah!
He
But
will.
I think if my
He does.
name,
He's unapologetic about it.
I think-
And he's a Scottish coxman.
I think if I switch my name to Christopher Scott, it sounds very professional. Yeah? No? Yeah.
It sounds like a gay porn star.
Does it?
Christopher
Bullet
Scott.
sounds like a gay porn star.
Christoph.
Christoph.
Christoph
Oh.
Scott.
Christoph Scott.
Yeah.
Fucking A, Nick.
Sounds good.
Bring it in.
Sounds good.
That's
What
my
a-
new name, Christoph Scott.
What about Rod Mongus? Or Flood Slathers?
I'm going to go with Christoph Scott.
Christoph.
Is there an E on the end or just stop at PH?
Whatever you want.
I might go hard, stop, PH.
I like that.
I like the E on the end now. What do you think?
What about a period at the end? Christoph period.
Scott.
I like that as well.
It was
Yeah.
like, wait, what's at the end of it? Why is there a period? A lot of mystery.
It's the Scott.
A lot
A lot of
mystery.
mystery. Mystery's my middle name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
like
like
it though. Christoph
Christoph.
Scott.
Change
It,
it,
sound,
change
it
it.
sounds very official.
It sounds very.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your
it
host,
sounds
Christoph
very
Scott.
worldly. Like you've been around, you've
Yeah.
traveled Europe,
I sound like I might know
you've
something.
had European girlfriends.
What would your name be? You're Kevin Honeycutt.
What would my alter ego name be?
Nick, do you have a stage name?
No, it's just my name.
What
not-
would it
But
be?
I love the name Copernicus.
not Stardust.
I'm a huge fan of Copernicus.
That's a good one too.
Huge name.
He faced sex all from church.
Don't you start. Don't you fucking start right now.
So what would be a good stage name for me?
I don't know. I think Nick might be able to nail it. What's your middle name?
John. Boring.
John Honey? Honey John?
No.
No, that's a gay porn name.
The
John
honey boy.
Cut.
The
John
Honey
Cut,
Boy.
John Cut.
John Cut? Jay Cut?
No.
Jay Cut.
Jay Cut.
Cut.
What's up, Jay?
What's up, Jay?
What's up, Jay?
Yo, bro.
No.
Actually, your brother's name's Jay, right?
No.
Yo, JJ.
What's your other brother's name?
Eric, Damon, and Bob.
You know how to get your porn name, right?
Yeah.
Middle name, street you grew up on.
John Forsythia would not be a good one. Or
I'm
John
s-
Appletree.
I'm
That's
Scott.
not too bad.
I'm
but-
Scott Strawberry.
But
Nice to meet you.
John Appletree.
Nick, what's yours?
What my
Middle name, street you grew up on.
Paul Sacred.
Oh, that's
fucking
That's a
good one.
yeah. That's a good one.
I actually work with a guy named Dick Steelman.
Wow.
That's his real
So
name
what
too.
would my my school
I don't
name
know.
be?
We might have to come
up
back
with
to
one
it.
for me.
D Liquor.
Dude, I love the honey bullet.
Honey bullet.
Honey boy.
I do
Honey
like I like
Bullet.
Honey Bullet as well.
Honey
That's
bullet.
actually good.
Or you could just go with a single name like Cher or Bono and just be Honey.
Honey period.
Honey
Honey
period.
period.
Honey period.
Honey period.
No,
Honey
I don't
period.
Like, I don't like that one.
I like it.
How about
How about the next fight?
How about that? We're gonna come back to it.
how about Indigo Bob?
Indigo
Oh,
Bob.
No,
Sounds
still not
like-
doing
Deep and
still not
mysterious.
doing it.
That's like
No.
a serial pedophile.
No,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Okay, I'll give you that one.
What's your
All right.
middle name, Nick?
Paul.
Nick Paul.
No, I don't want to be Nick Paul.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah, but we're talking about me. It's all about me.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll come back to you.
Okay, we'll come back.
All right, next fight, Todd.
This is the main card. Kimi Manawa versus Vulcan.
Did he say Himmy?
I
He did.
I
He did. He did.
He's not Brazilian, so it's Jimmy.
He wants to be.
Himmy Man. Himmy Manawa. That was him making an effort to say it the right way.
Versus Vulcan. Ozdemir?
Manawa. Manawa all day long.
I got Mano as well.
I agree.
You can't go around. Do you know Manoa? You got Manoa? She's got Manoa. It's a four-way Manoa.
There
Do you
we
want to
go.
know what his nickname is?
What is it?
Poster Boy.
Poster
Oh, is he a handsome guy?
You hear that? That high pitch?
That's the air conditioning. You're picking it up a little bit.
I play loud music.
You don't even have the headphones on. I can hear it through the headphones.
Gonna
Yeah,
want
I
to
can
mess
hear
up
it
my
now.
hair.
Yeah. That's because I'm looking for it now when I listen. But you're not going to hear it once we.
I don't
want to
mess up my hair though. My brain.
Yeah, but it's the face that's fucked up.
No.
Oh, burn.
Ooh,
Burn.
Just got roasted.
So is Jimmy
At least I
Mano?
don't get sunburn on my
People
scalp.
do like Christopher
Is
Scott.
I'm okay with bald.
Christoph-
Jimmy Manoa.
Yimmy. Yimmy.
Or Yimmy.
Didn't he beat Shogun?
Is he Jewish? Is it Yimmy?
Yimmy.
Didn't he beat Shogun?
I think he did.
I don't know. He's beat some good people though.
But
Yeah,
but is he a handsome guy? Like, what's the nickname for the poster boy?
Dude, he's beat Corey Anderson, OSP, lost to Anthony Johnson,
Yeah, but who? I mean, Van
lost to
Johnson touched it.
Gustafson, but then he's rolled through everybody else.
Who's everybody else?
Well, I mean,
Shogun.
OSP, Corey, no, I don't think he's fought. Kyle Kingsbury.
You know what? I'm gonna go Manoa.
Okay, next fight.
I'm gonna
Please.
I'm going with Yimmy.
Yeah,
Yimmy.
How about John Wayne? Would that be a good nickname?
No.
No, I think that's what taken before.
I don't know if anybody knows these two guys.
Cowboy Kev?
Lawler versus Cerrone.
Holy
Fucking good fight.
shit.
God damn it.
God damn it, that's a pick'em fight. You know who's going to win that fight? The fans, ladies and gentlemen. Because
Ladies and
it's going to be an
gentlemen.
all-out war between
Yeah.
two UFC Octagon warriors, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody wins, bullet.
Leaving it all out in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Blood, sweat, and tears, and the sacrifice. We've got a former champion, ladies and gentlemen, on the comeback trail, a grizzled veteran, if you will, against a battle-tested warrior in Donald Cowboy Cerrone, a man who will fight any man in any weight class at any time, ladies and gentlemen. You got to admire the heart and the grit of the cowboy.
All right, I'm gonna go first because I have to.
A classic battle
Take
of a
it.
cowboy against
No,
a
you gotta go to the bathroom.
I do.
big.
Oh, Nick.
You're not. No.
We're the older guys.
You better pee your pants, little man.
You know what? We're gonna let Nick go. Let him go.
Let him in his pick.
I'll do my pick.
Do your
and then
pick.
I'll go. I'll do.
Nick, can you grab me a beer while you're up there?
I can.
In all seriousness, I'm
gonna go. Lawler.
Lawler, and I'm going to tell you why. Because
Well, slow it down. You got time.
I'm going to tell you, but I'm going to see if you want to agree with me before you got to make your tinkle.
No, that's fine.
Lawler, because Lawler, he's changed his routine. He's much more measured, but Lawler has traditionally started very fast. Cerrone, in almost all of his losses, has been caught early. If Lawler jumps on him early in the first round, he's going to catch him. Think of all of his losses. Pettis,
Dos
Anjos. A lot of his fights, he's almost like he's thinking, and he gets caught thinking.
In the big moment, I feel like in the big fights, I feel like sometimes he's a little slow to start. You know?
He's
Even
very
Diaz,
slow.
Diaz is a
And I
little
think
slow.
personally for him, he's just about getting in there and mixing it up and
I
getting the
agree.
payday.
I think it's gonna be a great fight. I hope it goes I hope it honestly goes to decision.
Third-
I don't want to see them.
I
get
would
knocked out.
love to see it go. However,
Who do you have?
Lawler.
I have Cowboy.
Nick,
I
we're
got
gonna put
Cowboy
the
as well.
EK.
I
You
don't
have
know if
Cowboy?
I don't know if I'm betting with my heart.
Now, is it because
Yeah, I think I am too, but
I am wearing
love him.
cowboy?
Yeah, me too.
I am wearing cowboy
Hey,
boots.
Nick, can you get me a beer too?
Yeah, I got you.
Ow, I can't
I
get them up.
love those boots.
Thank you very much. See, now these guys don't.
See, I wear a whole different thing.
I love them too.
Look at that. I have a
Those
collection.
are awesome.
I have a collection of cowboy boots.
I'm going flip flops. I'm totally relaxed
Look,
over here.
I just think though, in all seriousness, I think that let's look at this. I think that
Can you do it in the voice?
no, I think Cerrone's got more tools in the stand up. He mixes up his stand up better. I think he's got knees, punches, kicks. I think he moves better. I think Lawler comes straight forward. And I think whenever you have an opponent that's going to come straight, you don't got to worry about Lawler's going to be. He's going to be right in front of you. So I think for Cerrone, he doesn't really have to worry about that. I think Lawler is traditionally, I can't remember a time that Lawler's ever tried to take anybody down. I think he always
No, and he's
uses,
got a wrestling background too, which is
he
weird.
does, but I think he uses it almost like a
defensive mechanism.
Yeah, like
kind of the way you
like,
are with the public.
like Liddell, sprawl and brawl. No, I mean he
Yeah.
forces you to keep it up. Standing, I think Lawler definitely hits harder. I think Lawler definitely has one punch knockout power.
Who kicks better?
I think Lawler kicks harder. I think
I
again,
don't see a lot of kicks out of Lawler.
Yeah, no, not really.
yeah, but he's been mixing it up ever since he's been at ATT.
Cerrone, question mark kick.
ATT has, I think Donald Cerrone has more tools. I think I think Cerrone's got more tools, but I think Lawler has that intangible of just one punch knockout. But then you look into the other X factor of Lawler's been a lot of wars.
So has Cerrone.
And
yeah,
but
not the knockdown,
not
drag
to the levels. I mean, I think really those fights with who's the cat that was the former champion that can never make weight
Cat
now?
Zingano?
No.
Who's
She actually trains with our friend
Big
Wilson,
Rig.
too.
Oh, she did?
Big Rig.
Johnny Hendricks. Johnny Hendricks is
Fucking Big Rig. I hate that.
yeah,
kid.
but
He's a
what I
piece
mean
of
is
shit.
that Johnny Hendricks
I
has
got angry
not
for
been
a
the
second.
same fighter since those two fights with Lawler. And if you look at Lawler got stopped rather early against Tyron Woodley.
So you have Cerrone. Everything you're saying right now is leaning towards Cerrone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Lawler.
You son of a bitch. You just had a fucking 5-minute diatribe about how good Cerrone would be against him.
Look, I'm wearing cowboy boots. He's the cowboy. I love Donald Cerrone. However, I think in
Hold
big
on. I'm on the ledge right here.
Yeah, take your hand.
in
Bullet,
big
just step over the ledge. I'm waiting. I'm just kind of holding my balance
in
till you
big
pick
matches.
a team.
In big matches, Cerrone crumbles.
No, in championship matches, Cerrone has
crumbles.
issues.
No, in big matches he crumbles.
No, all of his fights are big matches. Yeah, you should take that hand, slap yourself across the face right now.
Stiff. I'm
I
working
wasn't
stiff,
expecting
brother.
that.
Working stiff.
What if he knocked himself out, Nick? That would be awesome.
I've done that on this show.
Nick, who do you got? Cerrone, Lawler.
I got Lawler. I think he's gonna
Really?
start out quicker. I think it's gonna be decisions, 3 rounds. You know, I think he's gonna start out
Oh
quicker.
shit!
I
It is
think-
only 3 rounds.
I think
Cerrone's
he's
a
gonna-
slow
I think it's
starter.
like 29-28. I think it's gonna be a good fight.
Cowboy.
I'm gonna go Cowboy.
I
as
hope
well.
so. I love
Cowboy.
Cerrone.
You go with your heart, right?
I love Cerrone.
Do you like Cowboys?
No.
Just for the record, that's his thing. Like he dresses like a cowboy all the time.
You've seen the hat.
I know. I saw you with the hat.
That's
Our
why she
fight.
said no.
Yeah, that was the pickup line he uses. Doesn't work.
Yeah, I love that. Hey, do you like Cowboys? No.
End of discussion. Like there's not even an option. Like, well, what
Ew.
about little cowboy?
Even worse than you said.
Yeah, well,
Ew.
Hercules was gay.
Somebody gave you a nickname though.
Who's that?
John Stetson.
Oh,
That's not bad.
the hat.
Or if
John
you're
Stetson.
Mexican, you could be Juan Stetson.
I like that even better because it's
Juan
like
Stetson.
he's not really Mexican, but I could work on my horrible Mexican
Hello,
accent. Like,
ladies.
it's fantastic.
It's wonderful.
Who came up with that one?
I am Juan Stetson.
One guess.
Volpe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right.
My friends call me Bullet, but I'm
Juan Stetson. Hello. Hello, Nick.
Hello.
My name is Juan.
Hello, pretty lady.
I think you could pass for one.
Juan Stetson. I'm a man of mystery.
Because sounds like honestly, it sounds like you're, if you have one Stetson.
I'll-
Stetson?
I'll-
that sounds
Stetson.
like you're half and half. Like
I'll-
your dad was white,
Oh.
your mom was
You're half and
like
half.
you know.
Nick, which half
Colombian
is
one.
which?
Juan is Colombian.
He said Colombia.
No, which half is which?
Maybe
Top
I-
half, bottom half.
Bottom
Or is it
half-
down the middle?
Bottom half is all the Colombian.
Oh,
top half
No,
Shit.
is
the
all-
bottom half is Scottish, definitely.
Oh.
Hey,
You just brought out Nick Grindowns.
Grindowns, I know, right? Next fight. Next fight.
This is a co-main event, the next one, right?
Yeah. No, we got.
We're still not at the co-main event
Oh,
yet?
wow.
We're at Cyborg
God.
versus the Sacrificial Lamb.
Oh my God,
Tanya
Cyborg.
Evinger.
Jesus Christ. Tanya Evinger couldn't win a fucking
Wait,
title
hold-
in her
wait.
own weight class.
Hold on a second.
Gina Carano beat her.
Yeah, beat her ass.
Like,
Tanya
Wait.
Hold on,
Hold,
she's got a good record.
hold on a second.
Evinger.
No.
8-5.
Can I just point
no,
out something
she's
right
better
now?
than that,
What?
isn't she?
Can I just say something?
Oh, you're right.
Was Todd, was her
19-5.
I
Todd,
was like-
was her nickname the Sacrificial Lamb?
It is now.
No, it's triple threat.
No,
Triple
why
threat?
did I hear
don't see any
Sacrificial
threat.
Lamb?
Because I said that.
Because she is. Tanya Evinger
like,
couldn't
'cause-
couldn't win a world title in her own weight class.
But what if that was her nickname, the Sacrificial Lamb?
It
I'm
might
like,
as well
"Oh,
be.
you don't even have to train for this one.
I'm a huge fan of Cyborg. But let's get a woman's MMA fighter in here.
Hold on, real quick.
What is your opinion?
I really like her.
You like Cyborg?
No, I like her. She's like, she trains hard. Like I follow her.
She's a
like,
badass.
Yeah, she's like complete badass. She's like the best fighter, female fighter in the world. in my
Cyborg.
opinion.
Of all
Yeah.
time.
Did you hear what they did for that Cyborg Nation thing?
What's Cyborg Nation?
So she had some contest that was going down where she wanted to have someone come out to the weigh-ins with her, and they had
Oh, I actually saw that.
a young girl who was battling leukemia.
Was her name Despina Carabas.
No, no, seriously, they had a young girl. She was like 10 or
Please
12.
put my name there.
They had a young girl who's undergoing chemo, and they couldn't get her out
Why
enough.
didn't they bring the chemo kid out?
But what happened was Dana White heard that they couldn't get her to the weigh-ins in time, so Dana White is flying them out. They're going to meet everybody backstage, and they're going to be in Dana White's box.
Wow.
So he's like,
That's pretty cool.
which is really cool because I think
I love when people that can do good things do good things.
I think for a while there has been kind of like an acrimonious relationship between Cyborg and Dana White.
For sure.
Definitely. So I think I think it's despicable the fact that they had who was the champion that would rather drop the belt than fight Cyborg?
Nunes.
Jermaine. She was a joke.
Oh, the
my,
French
such a
chick
joke.
with the
She
fucking
should have
white
never
top?
have been in the fight. She should have never been the
never
champion.
been.
But I really like Cyborg. I really like I like everything about her. I like the way she fights. I think she's a really cool person.
Would you sleep with her?
She's such a sweetheart.
Yeah, I've talked to her a couple times on social media because she
Like,
sees that
"Hi,
I'm
this
friends
is
with
Bullet.
Is that talking?
Yeah. No, she called me up. She said,
We're
"Hey, Bullet."
Instagram friends. She doesn't follow me back.
She
but-
said, "Juan Stetson, I like your style." And I said, "You know what, Cyborgia? I like yours as well."
like.
I don't think Evinger has a chance in this.
No chance.
KT would like to disagree.
KT
Oh,
is
Carolina?
a woman.
Oh, is the other girl Polish?
That's good. I don't know.
She's got to be Polish.
Can
It's
I just say
Carolina.
something before?
Let me read her.
Yeah,
Are you
and then I'll
Are you gonna
retort.
call Caroline out right now?
I'm gonna.
Evinger is a.
Caroline is a woman who trains with me.
Hold on.
Beautiful
Hold on.
woman.
Evinger
Awesome
is
at
a-
jiu-jitsu, purple belt. They have a
Evinger-
thing. Like,
Can he just finish the goddamn statement?
Evinger
son of a
is
bitch.
a BJJ girl who has 100% takedown accuracy, and Cyborg has defended 100% takedowns.
Okay.
Yeah,
She
Cyborg?
fight like a man and is probably on steroids anyway,
Okay.
but I want Tanya to win.
Okay. Well, allow me to retort to you, KT. Okay.
Okay.
If earmuff, please. This might be offensive.
Hold on, let me stick a finger in here. Nick, get the other ear.
And I'll just turn the headphones off.
Oh,
One of twin powers activate.
You should be in the kitchen making sandwiches and making sure that the carpet is vacuumed for when your man is coming home. And stop worrying about man things like fighting. P.S. I liked hanging out with you at that diner the one night after the fights. It was really nice.
That was enjoyable.
With your soup.
With your soup.
What did she order? Like
I don't know, some French onion soup.
French onion
Which is weird
soup.
because she's Polish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, your opinion is invalid. Cyborg is going to beat her ass
So,
wait.
you have Cyborg as well?
Yeah.
all day.
All the way.
Nick Paul?
All the way. All the way.
Definitely. I think it's
mean,
gonna be like sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Paul
It's like
Saker.
so obvious, you know.
Paul Sacred,
It's
yeah.
gonna be like the scene in Game of Thrones where they.
I think it's going to be a
Pop the head.
beat down for sure.
Oh yeah, the mountain. Yeah, he's going to
Pops
pop
the
his head like a cherry.
Do you think there's a conspiracy against Cyborg to
100%.
I think because
keep her out of everything?
I think the hardest thing was she's not the most marketable person out there.
Why?
Yeah.
She can't speak English well.
And-
she
can't.
now.
And her
She can now, she
physique?
can
Do
better.
you think physique's part of it as
I
well?
think her
I
physique.
think
If you look into her
Just-
past history and then her physique.
First of
it's-
all,
raises questions.
hold on. There's no questions to be asked, and I'm going to tell you why. No, seriously.
Can I ask you a
But
question?
she popped
Bullet.
back and when they
Hold
weren't
on,
even-
Hold
when
on.
they
I have a
weren't
question to ask.
even- When they weren't even testing that hard, she popped.
Can you tell me why?
Has her physique changed in a dramatic way since you saw
Slightly,
this?
yeah.
No,
Absolutely.
it hasn't.
You don't think so?
No.
I would have to look. I have to see.
No.
Nick's got to throw some
No.
fucking
I got-
not at all.
She's
I
got,
gotta see
Nick's
2000
got
Not
an
at all.
ocular pat
I
down.
think Cyborg, honestly, no, seriously. I think Cyborg is, I think they have an expectation of what a marketable woman fighter should look like.
Rhonda, Misha, Holly
She
Holm.
doesn't look
But
like
that's
that.
the UFC's fault.
Take those
you know?
three out.
100%. No, that's society's fault.
Yeah,
No,
They
exactly.
they want a like who's the girl who's on Dancing with the Stars? Who's that broad?
Paige.
Yeah, that broad. She couldn't fight her way out of a wet paper fucking bag.
But
I
here's
bet
the
she
thing.
kicked
Here's the
your
thing.
ass.
Here's the thing. Amanda,
She wouldn't kick
She
my
would
ass.
crush you.
I would slap her and tell her to fucking toast my rye bread.
She would stick
before
your
she
own
fucking
nipple
made
in
me
your
a
own
sandwich.
mouth and you'd suck it.
But what I'm saying is she's getting opportunities. She's getting opportunities ahead of girls that she probably shouldn't be getting. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
but
she
that's
deserves it.
Everyone though.
Top 5 attractive people other than Ronda Rousey, Holly Holmes, Misha Tate, and that girl.
Juan Stetson, Juan Stetson, Juan Stetson, Juan Stetson, and Juan Stetson.
Damn it if you're not right.
Honorable mention goes to Diana Caraval.
And Nick Paul. Nick Paul.
And
for
Nick
third.
Sacred.
What if we call him Saint Nick?
Saint Nick.
Oh.
That's it. Saint Nick, the patron saint of
shit. Oh, what do you like under your tree? Some pussy.
Dear Saint Nick, I'm trying to get laid. Please let this girl fuck me. Please. And then if it doesn't happen, I'll be like, thanks a lot, Nick. I didn't answer that one.
And the weird part is the kid's sitting on his lap, and Nick's talking to him like Santa Claus. He's like, oh, what do you want for this Christmas?
You know what? You went over. You know, you just fucking, you lost us.
So who do you have in the fight?
Cyborg. First round knockout. First round knockout.
But why?
But why?
I don't think...
He's going to get through the whole thing again.
I don't think Evinger moves well enough to be able to
What
work.
about Evinger's movement?
No, but seriously, I think Cyborg is very good at cutting a ring off and trapping a person in a corner. I think that she hits way harder than Evinger does. I don't think Evinger. But to Katie's point, it's going to be interesting to see a person with 100% takedown defense versus 100% takedown accuracy.
It's going to be 100% in the middle.
You know, I think a lot of
people.
If
my math right, my math right. 100%
we've only
takedown defense versus 100% takedown.
We have never seen. We've never seen Cyborg in a.
It's a Pythagorean theorem.
We've only seen Cyborg in a dominant position. We've never even seen. Remember when Ronda?
We've never seen her on the defense.
When Ronda, who was the girl that Uriah Faber took her back and almost choked her out?
I know you're talking.
Like it was like, oh my god, like what's going to happen? Many people assume that Cyborg doesn't have a ground game. She's got a very good ground game.
But she just never needs to use it.
She
knocks bitches out.
She's never had to. I think
she's training with Gabby Garcia.
Is she a black belt?
But why?
But why, Bullet?
Is he actually getting to that, Chris?
You've never gotten to the why.
To the why, doesn't she? Because I think she wants to punch someone's fucking head out.
Yeah, I'm going to accept that. I'm going to go with Cyborg.
No better feeling.
Bullet just told me on.
No.
You're wrong. I'll tell you what's a better feeling. I'll tell you what's a better feeling than punch someone in the head. I'm going to tell you right now. It's Friday afternoon. You don't got anywhere to be. You order some Chinese food. They come deliver it ahead of schedule.
Chinese guy shows up.
And you binge watch some Netflix.
True.
And I'm going to fucking top it off here. You've got some ice cream in the refrigerator.
No. Nothing.
Shit. Hold on, Bullet.
So I think I've won that round.
No.
What's the best day for you?
What?
We're talking about a good day, right?
Yeah.
Good day?
Yeah.
Like a good day of sparring or a good day of training.
Oh, Diana's still punching people in the face on a good day.
You know what? Look, you stick all that. I'll be home with the fucking Chinese food takeout waiting for you, and I'll be like, "Oh, how was your day getting punched in the face? That's great. I've got some.
I
some
picture
Chinese food here."
Bullet fully nude, with a #1 cook thing. Cook
No,
on,
what I
and
would
a
do
top
is
hat.
what I would
Okay,
do
whatever
is
that big hat is.
I would have one of those. I would have one of those cool aprons, but with the abs painted on it, so it looks really fucking good.
Everything else is fully nude.
No, the small truth won't be revealed ever. The lights will be off.
So you have Cyborg.
Yeah, definitely.
Why?
I think she hits harder. I think that she cuts the ring off really well. I don't think Evinger's going to have an answer.
Oh,
You know what?
He sold me again.
I'm gonna go with Bullet again for the third time. You've sold me again.
Oh, Katie said you can toast your. She'll toast your rye bread after you wake up in the hospital.
Let me tell you something, Katie. Hold on. Let me
You
look
like
at the camera.
butter
Get
on your
camera
fucking
me.
casts?
Get camera number this one right on me. You can just let me know when it's on there. Katie, let me tell you something, honey.
Fun?
All right. I will take you out faster than any girl you've ever dated. All right? You'll last about as long as Poland lasted in WW2 when you got DP'd by Germany and Russia. Now, I'm not going to call one of my friends over to take care of you. I'll handle it all myself. And what I'll do is I'll cook you a nice breakfast in the morning, but you're making me a sandwich after it's all done, and a warm towel to clean up the mess would be appreciated. Now, I'm not going to ask you to sleep in the wet spot. But I won't be doing it myself.
You know this, Katie. Okay.
All right.
Like, damn.
All right,
She's a good friend. Who's the co-main event?
1932. You're gonna bring 1932 into this, huh?
What was it, 50s?
WWE?
You should have brought 1776 because Nick's favorite holiday is fucking 4th of July.
America!
Oh.
America. I love America.
Who's the co-main event?
Tyrone Woodley.
Fuck.
The chosen one.
Damian Maya.
I don't know.
Tyron Woodley by a boring 5-round unanimous decision.
Damian Maya.
Damian
I
Maya
would
by
lo-
Damian Maya.
submission, second round.
Yeah.
I would love to see, how's he going to get him down?
He's gonna take him down, or he's gonna pull
Oh yeah,
guard.
he's going
Or he'll pull-
to take Tyron Woodley
Have
down.
you seen Damian Maya fight?
Okay.
He's a master.
Let me just preface
But
this.
Chris, why?
I would
Why,
love
Bull?
Damian
Why?
Maya to win this. He's not going to take
Woodley knockout.
He is not going to take Woodley down.
Nope.
Remember when Tyron Woodley beat the fucking shit out of Andre Galval?
Tyron Woodley.
If
is not
I'm
getting
right-
taken down.
Did he fight Andre Galval? But what I'm saying is this: for Maya to execute his strongest asset of the game, he has to get Woodley on the ground and hold him down.
I'm gonna call it with a calf crusher.
Don't think it's going to happen.
He's gonna
Would I
fall
love
into
to
an
be
ankle
wrong?
lock and switch to a calf
Yes.
crusher.
I don't think he
Who
can
did
get
you-
Woodley
who
to
did
the
you think he
ground.
fought?
Andre Galval.
No.
Yeah, in Strike Force.
Yeah, and he just sprawled and brawled and beat the shit out of Galval, and Gaval's a fucking
That was like
wizard.
one of Gaval's first fights. He's only had like 3 fights.
But the point I'm trying to make
Make your point, boy.
is that I don't.
Did you just cover your mouth like to not laugh?
That's right. You know what? You're
Give
very
us your expertise analysis.
you're a very hurtful.
I'm going with
person.
Damian Maya.
I would like
Do you think
Damian
you're gonna
Maya.
choke him out or something? What do
Yeah,
you think?
I
Oh
think
no!
he's
Wait a
gonna
minute.
choke him
Like
If it
single
hits the
leg
ground, if it
to-
hits the ground, we're talking about a person
I
playing
agree.
checkers and another person playing chess.
I agree completely.
It's a whole nother level. However, he has to get him on the fucking ground. And it's not like fucking Woodley is a guy that throws it all out there and throws
No, he
wild
does-
fucking
He
punches.
plays cautious,
He's very measured.
especially since he's been a champion.
He's very measured. He fights not to lose. He doesn't fight to win. He will not be taken down by Damian Maya. If I'm wrong, I would love it. However, if you don't think Woodley is going to win, you're a racist.
No.
Why am I a racist?
You're
I
a
don't
racist
understand.
fuck.
Nick, who do you think's gonna win?
And
Woodley.
Fucking.
that's
No.
right.
I think. All right. So
I was gonna call you racist,
So you
but then
look
you didn't
at
say
he
the thing I
was
thought you were
really,
gonna
he
say.
was really conservative with Thompson because Thompson is really good on his feet. He can
Right.
kick you in the head
Not only
anywhere.
that, but he's a very weird style that you can't
Exactly.
get training partners to come in and
I
emulate.
think Woodley does not respect Maya's stand-up game at all, and I think his thought is no kicks, not going to get taken down, no clinches, and he's just going to box him up.
Let me
He
ask you
pulls
this
guard a lot,
question
though.
though, Diana, as
he
a
pulls
fighter.
guard.
As a fighter, now, what would you say? Are you more of a stand-up fighter or a ground fighter?
I'm both.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta pick one. Building's on
but
fire. You
you-
run out with stand up.
I'm saying, look, you gotta pick. You gotta pick chicken fingers or French fries. Which one are you going with?
French fries.
And
Oh,
so
shit.
French fries is the ground game. Chicken fingers is the stand-up. But what I'm saying is this.
Chicken fingers was ground.
Let me just ask you
No,
this.
chicken fingers was.
In all seriousness, how
You're
many
not a
times?
real
How many
jiu-jitsu
times have you
guy.
been in a training camp or just training in general, and you're starting to work on something, and maybe you're hey man, I'm really picking up some of this really cool stuff on ground game, and I want to show it when I get out there. How many times you've seen fighters
thing
that
up in the
are jiu-jitsu based or ground based rather,
Cormier Johnson.
and because of the fact that they've been training ground for so long,
I'm producing.
they're making exponential leaps in their stand-up comparatively because they're new at it. So the progress that they're making comparatively is much better, and they want to go out there and showcase that. I think that Damian Maya has much better stand-up than when he entered the UFC. However, he's playing a game. I mean, Damian Maya does not have knockout power. Tyron Woodley does, and if he tries to play that game, he's going to be susceptible to knockouts, which he has been in the past. However, I don't think that Damian Maya has. I mean, most of his takedowns.
Damian Maya has only been knocked out once.
Yeah, but what I mean is that
Who knocked him out?
most of his takedowns
Nate
are.
Marquardt,
Yeah, Nick Marquardt in Strike
Nick.
Force.
like 10 seconds.
Nick nailing
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I remember that too.
Most of Damian Maya's takedowns are clinch based. He doesn't shoot, and if he shoots, if Damian Maya shoots, it's going to be desperation because he's rocked. I don't think Damian Maya has a fear of going
So
to the
who do
round.
you have?
I've already told you, Tyron Woodley,
Why?
because he can't be taken down, and he's going to nullify Damian Maya's strongest fucking asset of his game.
Who do you have?
I got Woodley. Knockout.
Why?
For the same thing I said.
No, he's not going to get taken down. It's going to be a stand-up fight, and I think he hurt Thompson in both
Look.
of those fights.
And who do you have, Diana?
making a point, but I'm gonna go with Maya.
Okay,
I'm gonna go
look.
with mine as
So
well.
basically,
I love the way Diana's
better
thinking.
looking part of the
Maya.
room and the smarter part of the room is over here.
Todd picked Maya as well.
We've got fucking John Stetson.
Look, I got
Nick
Beauty and
Sacred.
the Beast right there.
And it's the good looking part of the room.
Over
Look,
this side.
look.
Hey.
Just because you're named after the woman that's wonderful, I mean, I'll give you a look. You know, if the lights are on bright, people are going to tell you that you're better looking.
From, like the Wonder Woman?
It is. It's
The woman that's wonderful.
It's Deadpool with the Wonder Woman thing on his head.
The woman that's wonderful.
Who's the main event, Todd? Ta-ta.
Toddy.
Todd. This is how I like to say Todd. Hey, Todd.
Has that nickname stuck? Has that nickname stuck?
It has.
Toddy.
Cormier versus
Harry's not even acknowledging it.
No, he's not going to acknowledge that shit.
John Jones.
I love it when you say it.
It pleases him.
Toddy.
It pleases him.
John Jones all day long.
All day.
God,
Oh.
we're on opposite pages all
I got John Jones punching a hole through
Yeah.
Cormier's face.
Fucking Daniel Cormier is going to be eating some Popeye's chicken all depressed on a fucking Sunday because he's not going to have a belt. John Jones is going to be like, suck my dick. And I'm going to do a whole bunch of cocaine.
Exactly.
And I'm going to fucking...
He's like, tonight I'm going out.
He's going to stick them long ET fingers up some chick's butt. And he's going to fucking do some cocaine all over the fucking place.
All the way up the butt?
All the way up. He's got them long ET fingers. And he loves to stick in people's fucking faces all the time. How many eye pokes has John Jones had?
I don't know,
He
you
eye
poked a lot
pokes
of
people
buttholes,
all
though.
the time. He's got them long ET fingers. What do you think, man? That's hitting G spots.
How's it go? Like a magician? Like, hey, yeah!
UFC champion, watch cocaine. And
Oh my god.
Do you think there's a chance he doesn't?
I apologize. I
Doesn't,
mean, there's
doesn't bump off of Cormier's chest.
So we're all picking
Oh
Jones.
my god.
No, I'm picking Cormier.
You
Wow.
put Cormier?
You're
Oh,
a-
who the fuck is this guy?
fucking clown shoes over here. Why?
Why? Why?
I like him a lot better.
No, no, seriously.
No, seriously, why?
What
Let's
do
get
you
an
think?
opinion.
What do you think Cormier is going to be able to do in this fight that he wasn't able to do? By the way, I really love the TV.
Yeah.
Kudos to you, dude.
I got the
Fucking-
studio.
The both of you guys. What do
It's
you?
a fun studio, isn't it?
It is.
In all seriousness, what do you think Cormier is going to be able to implement that he wasn't able to do the first fight? He doesn't have the reach.
Cormier's gonna take him down
How?
He's not.
this time.
Maybe
I
for-
guarantee. I
Maybe
guarantee.
for like a quick
How much? How
two.
much? Do you want to have a girl? You want to have a picture in drag too?
What if we were both in drag?
And you got a
Maybe.
and you got a tongue kiss.
Hey.
Again?
No, fuck again.
Man, Game of Thrones.
He's just getting out of therapy from the last time.
Touche.
I think he takes him down. I think he holds him down.
No, he's not
I
gonna
don't
hold
think-
him.
How the
He ain't
fuck is he
holding
gonna hold John Jones
He
down?
might take him down
You're
for a
gonna-
second.
You're gonna
He's a
watch
big
it. You're
motherfucker,
gonna
too.
watch it on Saturday.
I think this fight goes worse than it did the first time.
Daniel Cormier couldn't
Older.
take John Jones down if he got up at 2:30 in the morning to take a piss, and he fucking caught him off guard. He couldn't take him down.
John Jones is gonna elbow him in the face.
He's
And
gonna
then-
be.
So I'll have
it's gonna
Jones
be a
then.
nasty fight.
TKO,
I
third
can't
round.
wait.
There's
Yeah.
another event that's coming up this weekend as well.
Is it the XCC?
No.
Is it the Jiu Jitsu Women's
It's
Invitational?
Rise Submission Invitational. We have two people that we're friends with that are in this event.
Who's in it?
First of all, our lovely friend, Despina
Despina.
Caravas.
Wait a minute. We gotta come up with a nickname.
You know, let's call her.
Diana,
Let's call her
Do you have a
Diana.
nickname? Do you have a nickname?
No.
I don't have anything. I'm not a
How
I'm
about
gonna
we
nickname.
tell you
call
what it
Diana?
is.
We'll
Tell
call you
you-
Diana.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm telling you
Diana.
what it is right now.
Diana.
Telling you what it is right now.
Everybody calls me the
You know
Wonder
what? Put
Woman.
that. Put the crown on. Pull the crown off the head.
That's what I'm trying to.
You got to tilt it.
It's so funny because everybody's like,
Just take
"Oh,
the crown.
your nickname should be Wonder Woman." I'm like, "No, I don't want a nickname."
No, the crown's hooked
It's the
behind it.
woman that's wonderful.
There's nothing like Greek or anything.
You're gonna have to wear the crown.
You're wearing it. Sorry.
She's
I
putting
love
it on.
crowns. I'm the queen.
He's so rough on my Deadpool head.
Wear this, the woman that's wonderful.
You got to put the headphones back on too, though. Look! Oh my God, she looks like her.
Let me see it.
Jesus
That's
Christ!
great.
Do you have
Let me
bracelets?
take a selfie.
Do you have any bracelets?
I got bracelets.
Wait.
Throw your headphones on.
You're wearing that for the rest of the show,
Yeah,
by the way.
She has to wear it for the
Sorry.
rest of the show. Look at that! Look
I
what he
don't
did with the
even
Nick. Look what
Oh
he did
my
with the head up
God.
there. It's just fucking crooked. Like he doesn't even care how he puts
No
it back.
respect.
I'm crooked. You shut up, Nick. That's wait a
So,
minute.
so our good friend Diana is fighting in the Rise Submission Invitational. You know who our other friend is?
Is it the crafty one?
No.
Is it Po?
No.
Is it by the way, that's his new name. It's Po.
My instructor.
Hold on, can I guess it? Can I guess it? Can I guess it? Can I guess
Alexander Bezeha, Popo. He's
it? Po.
fucking awesome.
How is Popo's knee?
He's okay. He just
Okay,
did
good.
the fight to win tournament like 2 weeks ago and got knee all fucked up.
Okay, so Popo was doing good.
Yeah.
So let me guess who else. Is it going to be Jeffrey Jones?
No, it's Ninja Turtle Nick Canello.
Oh shit! Michelangelo's doing it?
Yeah, he came in here a couple weeks ago with Amanda.
Yeah, the crafty one. So okay, that's good. He's defending a title, isn't he?
I don't know if he's defending a title.
No,
or
he
not.
is. I saw it. You watch yourself, woman. That's wonderful.
Nick, he's going against. I think it's an 8-man tourney.
Is that what it is? Tournament style?
Oh, is that what the
Well,
kids-
mine
is that
is
what the
But
kids-
like
yours
the
isn't
fight
a
in the
tournament
undercard.
match.
Gi or no gi?
Yeah, no gi.
Do you prefer gi or no gi?
No gi.
And who
Why?
are you fighting?
Tanisha Tennant?
What do you know about her?
Nothing really.
They're gonna choke her the fuck out.
Yeah,
That's what she
like,
knows.
I
Oh,
don't-
she's gonna be dead.
What would be your
I'm
favorite?
gonna fuck that bitch up.
Do you like training gi?
I'm
That means no. So what?
Don't get me
dare
wrong.
you.
I like training in general.
But you're
but I
focused
pref-
more in MMA because it's more applicable for MMA.
Yeah,
I got you.
definitely.
What-
I'll do more for fun, like
When
the
you're
gi.
throwing your lasso around your opponent,
so, what would you say your favorite technique is on the ground?
I don't know. Like, I don't really have like a specific game.
Give me something.
Okay.
Are you more of a guard player?
No.
So you
no
like
way.
top game?
Top.
Do you like side or working from within the guard?
I'm just smashing and side control, and then just like taking the back from there and arm bars.
So you're more of a very physical person. You force the position instead
Yeah.
of okay.
Like I don't know. Like I feel like my favorite move that I get a lot is arm bars, like
Straight arm bar from mount.
from anywhere, from like
parking lot.
No, but I don't know. Wait.
I bet you $50.
I'm throwing this armbar from the parking lot.
I bet you $50 you couldn't arm bar Chris.
It would be tough. Not gonna lie.
See, he's disrespecting you because you're
Yeah,
a woman.
because you're a guy. You're stronger.
Oh,
How much you weigh?
I'm a 4-stripe brown belt as well.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, yeah, that too.
that might have a little bit to go with
A
it.
little bit.
I got like a really cool belt that's already all like set up and designed for when he gets a black belt if he ever does it. It's gonna be.
I've been a
it's gonna
brown
be
belt
my
for 4
championship
years.
belt like the one you saw. It's gonna literally be that picture of him when he's like this, and I have it all set up.
But I really
and
want that
designed.
belt, though. What do I
You
get
all-
to win it?
You gotta just fist fight me for it.
Come on, let's go.
It's
All
a
right.
beautiful belt, by the way.
Now, when you lose, you have to make me a
No,
sand.
I don't lose.
You're getting head kicked.
Please.
Definitely.
Huh?
Please.
Dude, I could throw a punch this way and hit you in that giant
His
head.
head's like at least 80 pounds. If she kicks me in the head, she's gonna break her fucking leg.
Do you ever see a 4-gallon bucket?
No.
Like a
Paint bucket.
Home Depot bucket, like
Yeah.
or a paint bucket. Add another gallon to it, and that's the size of his head. So Diana's fighting this weekend. Diana also
Well,
brought.
she's wrestling this weekend. She's
yeah,
not fighting.
It's a fight. She
she's
also
wrestling.
brought a surprise box with her as well, with some stuff from some of her sponsors.
Is it like gifts for us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are those shirts? Oh shit!
I didn't know how many people were gonna be here, so
I like this.
Did you get the right size for bullet?
I got like
It's medium.
I don't know.
Nice medium.
That size
Oh,
G
here.
for gigantic.
Oh, great. I ruined this.
Hold on for a minute.
Hold on. Oh, I love that
Fuck
shirt.
you.
Dude, that was a compliment.
It was
No,
just a-
no,
no, it
You
was
were
a
making fun
compliment.
of me, you
That
prick.
was
It was a compliment.
I don't like you anymore,
Nick didn't
Nick.
say anything
Renups.
bad at all.
He hurt my feelings, Nick
Oh, I'm trying
Sacred.
this shit on.
I'm gonna put this
You
up.
had one of these shirts on the other day. This
Yeah,
is
I
from
did. Rolling Society. They're
Rolling
my,
Society. This is a fucking awesome shirt, by the way.
Yeah, I love that shirt. Like they have like a really cool stuff.
How'd you-
They're actually my newest sponsor.
How'd you get hooked up with them?
This is
Um,
an XL, boy.
They did
I've got
they did
shorts.
a photo shoot at the strength and conditioning
Nice
place I
shirt.
train at.
Hey, Bullet. This
So
is an
they're
XL.
like, they gave
Can
me a
I-
shirt and they
I've got
actually shoot
shorts
with
that
me, and
these
then they're
won't
like,
fit me.
okay.
I will trade you shorts for an
next
XL.
Fine.
Ready?
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
2, 3.
Same time,
Yeah.
same
That's
time.
great.
I got a shirt and some shorts. That's an XL. What size? This one is a. Oh, this is a large. This will fit nicely.
Yeah, I've got
Yes.
this.
So what's you got any fights coming
Flip
up?
it
or
around.
what?
I was
Besides the
supposed to
grappling.
be at the XCC 29 card. I don't think I don't know, because I switched schools. Now I'm under Dante Rivera, BJJ.
Dante's a really good guy.
He's great.
We meet a lot of his fighters.
One of our really good guys, Matt Turnbull, is from there.
No, Matt Turnbull's from Martinez.
Exactly.
But,
sorry, Matt.
But we should get Dante on here as well.
Definitely. It's gonna be fucking.
Dante has got Diana Caravas on his team.
Yep.
He's also Amanda. Is Amanda on there as well? Do you know Amanda? Amanda Cramney?
Yeah, we fought in the last card together. I know her. I've trained with her sometimes.
Yeah, but Dante's got a lot of good people coming on to his fight.
Dante's he's been around, man. He's done it all.
He knows
probably
what
in the
he's
last 2 years we've heard a ton of shit about it's just about how good his team is.
A ton of things.
But a ton of stuff about how good his team is, and we see him at all the events.
Hasn't Eddie trained there?
I'm sure.
Oh, a lot of people visit the gym all the time.
Gotta be honest, dude. The head thing is fucking.
I almost want to try to shoot a bullet at you to see if you can block it. Whoa!
I've got a gun right here. I mean, we can do it.
I want to start rolling.
I've been trying to talk to Nick.
Dude,
Nick's ready to do jiu-jitsu, it sounds like.
Yeah, I mean,
You've never trained jiu-jitsu?
Nick wrestled. Nick was a good wrestler in college.
Let me tell you something.
I wrestled in college. So I've done no-gi, I would say probably like 15, 20 times.
Okay.
Well, you haven't really done.
No, exactly. No,
Do you have an
exactly.
injury? Do you have an injury that?
I used concussions.
Concussion. That's right.
We all have.
I have 11 pins in my foot and a destroyed ankle.
Exactly.
How many feet am I holding up, Nick?
4 fat fingers.
All right, good. I'm glad you said fingers.
So we're in a consensus. Everybody but Todd thinks that fucking Jones is gonna win.
Yes, but I'm super excited about my new shirt that I just got from. Is it the
Rolling
same brand?
Society.
Rolling Society. How cool is that? Say thank you to them for us as well.
No problem.
I'm gonna wear this shirt next week.
No problem. I will.
Well, I think that. Can I have a camera on me?
I'm excited. Put the shirt on.
I'm not gonna put it on.
Oh, pull it over what you're wearing.
Stop it.
Pull it over what you're wearing.
You know what? You love to make fun of me.
Can we cut it into a half shirt?
It's on you, my man.
Let me just say something.
Rolling Society.
I would just like to say, I would like to say just a couple things
This
here.
is an open letter to anybody listening.
Is an open letter to everybody listening because I feel that last week there was some concerns about me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to say that number one. Now I'm just gonna say this, and don't you cut me off. I'm gonna turn your mic off.
I won't say anything.
Number one. Yes. Last week was a little bad. I was going through some stuff. You know. Who was your friend? Mitch that didn't like what was going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell you something, Mitch. I'm just going to turn this off here. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe there was a typo when your name was fucking the birth certificate. You fucking
harsh.
I thought you were going to say something about sorry I'm an asshole from last
mom
week.
crapped you out and Mitch. Really. That's great. Fuck you. But in all seriousness, no, I'm doing much better and I'm feeling good.
Okay.
I think sometimes people don't really know what's going on with me.
That's why we're glad you didn't wear the wrestling outfit tonight.
I know. But for people that were concerned, because I did get some emails and some messages, I am doing better.
All right.
And I am in a much better place.
Here's the things I'm excited about, Bull.
I am very. Hold on.
He's not done yet.
I'm very excited because we had a really good show. Our good friend, the woman that's wonderful, Diana Caravas. That's your new nickname.
Who's fighting in the Rise Invitational on Saturday? And where's it at?
It's in Westbury, Long Island.
Westbury, Long Island. How much are tickets?
I have 175, 60 to 50.
That's expensive.
I know.
Oh, shit.
I was telling my dad, I'm like, oh, Dad.
Is it on a platform? Is it like describe the event?
It's
for that kind of money, you're getting some entertainment.
I know.
For sure.
Are you wrestling?
What?
Grapple. she's jiu-jitsuing.
But let's talk about our good friend Nick Grinups.
Hold on, she's finishing her thing first.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, but like the stage.
Saturday, August 29th, and where's it at again?
Westbury.
Get your tickets
Space
for the
Theater,
Rise
Space
Invitational.
Theater.
There's probably like 20 fights on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of fights.
Are there professional fighters that are going to be on this card?
Yeah, there's some,
Randy
there's
Brown,
some super
he's
fights.
in the UFC.
Oh, yeah.
Jared Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah, so
his name is.
there's some big names on it. Jared Gordon is the younger brother of
What day is this?
dude who trains under Danner. It's on Saturday.
This Saturday?
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
I can't make it though. This Saturday I'm going to be with my son. I was going to say maybe we should show down with some cameras and do some live streaming.
No, but it's okay. We're just gonna wish you the best.
We wish you the best, and please call us in and let us know.
I will definitely.
Oh, absolutely.
Where can people find you, or do you have any websites or?
I don't have
Instagram?
websites. I'm a rookie.
Instagram? Instagram.
I have Instagram.
What's your address on there?
The woman that's wonderful at Instagram.com.
My name is Diana, spelled with 2 N's.
No, it's woman that's wonderful from now on, and you're going to wear that headdress.
That shall be your new address.
And you're gonna fucking come down. And you're gonna come down to the Wonder Woman music, and you're gonna be like, "Fuck yeah!" Sorry, because it's like you're Greek. It's your heritage. Nicholas Grinups, who's a stand-up comedian.
Where are you at next, Nick?
Where are you at?
So I have trying to line some dates. I'm lining some dates up for the fall time now. Normally July 4th to August.
Are you middling, or are you just?
No. I would say
It's a yes or
Nick,
no.
we want to come out
fall
and
time.
be
fall
part
time.
of that.
I got some.
I still want to do open mic with you too.
That'd be great.
You're an amateur.
That'd be great.
He's a professional.
I will
That'd be
crush
great.
you.
I might be doing a gig in New Orleans Labor Day weekend. I'll let you know that.
How many minutes are we talking of a set time that we got now?
No, 10. I saw opener,
Solid?
Opener, yeah, solid 10.
Solid 10?
Yeah, solid 10.
Solid.
10, for
You're
sure.
working on your set?
Always.
Nick,
All right.
New stuff,
I would
baby, new
really
stuff.
love to
That's
go
what
to New
it's all
Orleans
about.
with you.
Solid?
New dope.
Solid
Yeah.
10. All right,
Yeah,
we got a solid 10.
For sure.
Toddy, where can we find you at? Oh, yeah, it's great. So, anyway. This is a really good show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you can find us at XCC 29, August 19th.
Helen, you're looking good.
Look for our sponsors: Netflix,
WWE Network,
Stitcher Smart Radio, Rest Tattoo, Fleshlight. We didn't announce that earlier.
We
but-
didn't because we have female guests here.
Also,
everyone just assumed that it was flashlight.
yeah. I said flashlight, by the way. Diana's sponsors, Roll Society.
Thank you again for the shirts.
Who else do you have?
Robles, and I have Get Cocky.
Get Cocky. Actually, Jeremy
Did you
Slade.
just say-
I invited him to the to watch the show tonight, so
one more
hopefully
thing.
he watch.
One more thing. Mitch, fuck you.
Fuck you, Mitch.
Nick,
Who's Mitch?
Mitch is
Mitch
a
is
friend of mine who's just an awesome dude,
Yeah.
and he loves the show.
There was a typo where his mom should have put a B instead of an M.
So, on that note,
Dads in cargo shorts.
Dads in cargo shorts.
I like him. He's a good dude.
He's a good dude.
the first time I ever met him just a couple weeks ago.
Make sure you come out August 19th for XCC. Go see her on Saturday.
Does
if
he
you're in the
really
New York
listen
area.
all the time?
He does listen all the time.
I'm sorry, Mitch. I love you.
And then go see Nick.
Yeah, Instagram, Twitter, Nick Renups.
Could he beat me up in a fight?
I'm DynamoKid.com.
Could he beat
2
me up in a
Ds.
fight?
Yes. He's a
You
big
think?
dude. Yeah, he's probably. I think he's like 6'3".
Is he
and
bulletproof?
He is.
Really?
Yes.
I doubt it.
I shot him once.
Oh, fuck. Sorry,
I
Mitch.
tried it.
So,
Sorry.
what's your Instagram?
I don't
Coming at
remember.
You podcast.
Yeah, well, there's the Coming at You podcast.
We have Diana with 2 N's.
And my
Diana_K.
and my band, Half Ton of Humanities.
Half
playing
Ton of
out
Humanity
all
on
throughout
there.
the summer.
So we got a lot of shit going on. Nick, thank you for being on the show. Diana,
Thank you guys
super
for
awesome
having
to have
me.
both you
are
guys
so
on.
much fun.
we apologize
definitely
if
wanna
we're
come
being
back here.
Oh, absolutely.
No, you guys are so much fun.
And Todd.
Toddy.
Todd didn't mess it up today.
And the show.